Welcome, welcome. Are we live? Let's see here. Give me 1 second to turn this off. It shows we are live. Alrighty, happy Easter, everybody. Good to see everybody in here. Let's see. Open this up over here. Make sure it's playing. Alright. Let me go ahead and post the link. There we go. Maybe. Go ahead and let a few people get in here. Alrighty. Doesn't show it's pinned. There we go. Alrighty, should have the link pinned now. Two thumbs up, thank y'all. Alright, so as you can see, it is a Sunday hangout. It is Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. So, we're going to be doing a hangout here. Anybody that wants to hop up, we got the link pinned, I believe. If somebody is watching could give me a sound check. My headphones, I accidentally rolled over them with the chair and pulled the cord. If I knew where I set them, I'd show them. Pulled the cord out of where it goes in the earbuds, so those aren't going to work. Let me know if these are working and if we sound good. So hopefully we can get some people in here and talk about some stuff. I am going to go over the food that I feed my fish. There's a few chemicals in here, but it's mostly food that I feed my fish, and I'm going to show y'all those one by one. But first, we're going to let a few more people get in here. Let me see if we can... Alrighty, 2 people watching. Thank you, thank you. Good to see everybody. There might be another stream going. Sorry for that. If I'm... Sounds good. Lurking while water changing. Cool. Thank you, Jeffrey Watch. Good to see you, man. Good to see you in here. And Muppet 929. Hey, how's it going? Happy Easter, everyone. Alrighty. Let's see. Sounds good. Okay. As long as we sound good. Alright, so I just said we're going to look at some fish food that I feed in my fish room. So let's see here. We're going to start off with the API tropical flakes. Now, I feed this to pretty much every single tank I have. Happy Easter, Muppet 929. I feed this to about every single tank I have in my fish room, from my guppies to my community tin to my tetras. I do not feed in this tank. I don't feed this. The 40 quarantine, I feed the tropical flakes, and my larger community tank, I feed this. So what I do is I just sprinkle a little bit in every tank, depending on what fish are in there. For instance, this tank, it mainly only gets this because it's platies, zebra danios, and gouramis. dwarf gouramis, and then some shrimp. So they mainly get this. That is what I feed them. And then I save the empty ones. For instance, this is pretty much empty. All it has in it is some of this. Let me grab it. Well, I found a piece to it. It was actually in a sponge filter I had ordered. Here we go. A sponge filter I had ordered. It came with a sample of, this goes on the top. Sorry, I had to rip it to get it open, but this Vibra Bites, this goes on an end somewhere. Like so. This is Vibra Bites, sorry. Ideal for tropical fish who prefer live food. So, basically, instead of keeping it in this bag and having to open it every time, I just pour it into an empty tropical flakes. I don't know if y'all can see it. So I just dumped them in there, and I'm testing them out. Just trying them, seeing what fish will eat them and whatnot. They are pretty hard. They're really, like, crunchy. So my fish aren't very into them because I mostly feed frozen, softer food. Alrighty, so next, let's move on to, well, on the hard topic, actually, I have some beta bloodworms treat. Now, I was feeding this to begin with. As you can see, it's about halfway empty, maybe a little less. I was feeding this for a while to my betas until I realized, beta or beta, whichever one, until I realized, or when I started buying the frozen bloodworms, they like that a lot. They like the frozen a lot better than this stuff right here. Of course, I sometimes feed it here and there, but ever since I started giving them the frozen bloodworms, that's been their biggest love, is the frozen. Alright, so let's move on to our bottom feeder kind of stuff. I feed the API bottom, wow, camera's not focusing, API bottom feeder. This is sinking pellets, and it's the shrimp pellets. So, as you can see in there. So I feed these, and I also feed the Ocleon shrimp pellets as well. This one says natural ingredients. Let's see if y'all can see that. Kind of, sort of. Natural ingredients and vitamins, minerals, and trace nutrients for tropical fish, goldfish, loaches, catfish, and other bottom-feeding fish. And these are sinking pellets as well, but they are a little bit kind of darker than the APIs. But so far, my fish have liked these a little bit better than the APIs. Most of the time they can't tell the difference, so it's not that big of a deal. So these are really cool because they sink down for the bottom feeders, and they're not floating pellets like most other pellets are. So what I basically do is just collaboration of curiosities. Good to see you. Happy Easter. So basically what I do with these is I just sprinkle them in the tank, and they might sit at the top for a few minutes before they start to sink, and that's normal. So these are pretty good. So that's what I feed my loaches and my cories. Now, we're going to move on to the Pleco wafers. Now, I was feeding some other type of Pleco wafers, but I don't have them no more. I threw them away. They were not very good. I don't even remember the brand. But these are Tetra, made by Tetra Pleco wafers, called Pro Pleco wafers. complete diet for an algae eater. Now these are really cool too. Hey Chewy, good to see you in here. Happy Easter, everybody. We got 5 people in here. Good to see everybody. Thank you for hopping in. I don't know what I did with everything. Alright. So let me go ahead and show y'all these. Now these are pretty big. Like compared to my finger, they're pretty big. As you can see. They're a pretty good size. And my plecos devour these. As soon as I drop them in the tank, they know where they hit, and they're right on top of them. Chewy, yeah, not for all plecos. Some prefer frozen bloodworms. Yeah, I'm about to get to that. But for most of my plecos, they all eat this. Now, mainly my common plecos and albino plecos eat this. Now, for more particular plecos, like your zebra plecos and everything like that, they might prefer the frozen stuff. So I do actually, let me see. Excuse me. So I don't have my frozen stuff out here right now because it's in the fridge. But I feed the frozen community formula. I actually just bought it yesterday because I'm usually feeding the frozen bloodworms, the cubes, and if y'all seen my feeding video, I explained how I do that. I just take one of these right here with warm water, put the cubes in it, and let them dissolve, or not dissolve, but break apart, and then I take a beaker and suck them out and then squirt them into each tank. So I also do that with the shrimp, the frozen shrimp, and then the community formula I just got. It actually has all 3, which I'm going to start buying from now on. It has the bloodworms, shrimp, and it has the, oh my goodness, bloodworms, baby brine shrimp, and it has more of like a, wow, I just forgot what I was saying, one other one. I'll think of it here in a minute, and I'll share that with y'all. But yeah, most of my fish do prefer the frozen bloodworms and frozen brine shrimp. Let me see what I'm missing here in the chat. Muppet said, my pleco doesn't like those ones. He only likes the all green wafers Tetra uses to make them, but I don't know if they still do. Yeah. Yeah, I really haven't tried anything else because my plecos go after this one. So, but like I said, I drop these in about twice a week maybe, and the rest of the week I feed the frozen bloodworms and brine shrimp. Alrighty, so let's see. Chat scrolling through here. However, the zebras and their close relatives. Oh, insect larvae. Yeah. Yes, I have heard of that, and I've been trying to get my hands on it to feed to some of mine, but I don't know. I just can't find it anywhere. So I haven't used it yet. Collaboration. Wow, I just learned something. Yes, that is a good thing about YouTube. And especially these awesome people in the chat that know a lot. Very much. Let's see here. Now, what can you do if you don't have any pleco wafers? Well, like we just were talking about, you can use frozen bloodworms and frozen brine shrimp, or you can even use the frozen community formula because it has all that stuff, that good stuff in it. I know you can feed certain vegetables like cucumbers. Um, what's the other one? Uh, Canned green beans and stuff like that. I have not tried that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, y'all are already saying it in the chat. Collaboration said spirulina, veggies, and blend it and freeze it in cubes. Yeah. Chewy said you can also feed. Let's see. Wait, where are we at? You can also feed or have a can of green beans. Yeah, I wish I could say that. I'm gonna murder that. I know what it is. I can't say huge words like that. Um, or else I'll slaughter them. Especially YouTube names. Some YouTube names are. Yeah, there's some real banks and knowledge in the fish fam. Yes, definitely, definitely. That is another good thing about live streams too, because you can be talking about something and somebody has had a better experience with something else, or an experience with that, and they share it in the chat. I believe it is zucchini, probably. Oh, thank you, collab. Zucchini, yeah. Sometimes I slaughter it, sometimes I don't, but I probably did. Let's see. So, I think I already said this. For my betas, I feed them the beta bites. Not, I started feeding this when I first got betas because I didn't really know a lot on what to feed. But now I rarely feed these at all. I feed the frozen bloodworms and brine shrimp to most everybody in my fish room, except for my clown knife. He eats these. Let's see if y'all can see him. Probably not, but the feeder minnows in this tank, you might see some swimming around. That is about the only live um, food I do feed. Once in a while, I'll go to my local fish store and pick up some live baby brine shrimp, but I haven't got to breeding baby brine shrimp because I don't have a lot of the room and the time to raise them and everything like that. But I know the co-op sells that easy to use brine shrimp hatchery, so I will try it in the future. So 6 likes and 5 watching. Thank you, everybody. Now it is a Hangout, so the link is posted in the top of the stream there to anybody that wants to hop up here. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab that frozen stuff for y'all so y'all can see what it is. So give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty, I'm back. So I do throw away the boxes a lot because they take up room in the fridge. So these are just 2 of the cube cartridges. So this right here is the frozen brine shrimp. right here. As you can see, I've used mostly all of it except for this little bit right here. I was at the fish store yesterday. They didn't have brine shrimp or bloodworms. That's why I had to go with the carnivore community formula. But here is 1 cube left of my bloodworms. As you can see, they're a little bit different. The brine shrimp's a lot darker than the bloodworms. So that is what I feed. That is what I normally feed. But now I'm going to switch over to this. This is called by Omega 1, the frozen super carnivore whole frozen. For all marine and freshwater carnivores. So as you can see right there, it's got angels, discus, and tangs. A tang on there. On the package. So. And my fish store only carries Omega 1 frozen stuff. So. Here's what it looks like. As you can see, it's a mix of the bloodworms, brine shrimp, so, yeah. It's mysis shrimp, brine shrimp, bloodworms, and no preservatives. That's the other one I was thinking of. Can't believe I couldn't think of that. So yeah, here you go. I'll show you all the ingredients. Hopefully y'all can see that. So, yeah. I'm probably just going to switch to this from here on out. That way I don't have to buy both the bloodworms. Actually, I'll still buy the bloodworms for my betas. Or betas, whichever one. But I'll probably stop buying the brine shrimp and start using this stuff. Because when I fed it last night, everything tore it up from my small ghost clown knife in here and loaches, and then my bigger tanks. And I don't believe, yeah, I didn't feed it to any of these guys over here. But yeah, this stuff is pretty good. Alright, let's see what I missed in chat here. So wait, oh, you're talking about spelling, okay. Alright, Judy said, maybe. Omega 1 is good food, one of my favorite companies. Yeah. I would recommend, and do recommend the Omega 1 frozen and Omega 1 regular foods. I don't know where my Omega 1 bottles went. But anyways, yes, Omega 1 is a good company. The company is based out of Alaska, yes. Yes. Oh, cool, said Collab. Yeah. This stuff right here is from Omega 1 too, the frozen brine shrimp and bloodworms. Yeah. So. But I do know they ship out of, I think, Ohio, or I'm pretty sure they ship out of excuse me. I do believe they ship out of like Ohio or something like that. Let's see. Their frozen foods are top of the line, and their freeze-dried Daphnia I have used for guppies. Yeah, I need to get some of that too. But like I said, my fish store, they have like a mini fridge with a clear door, and it has about 100 or 500 of these in there. I mean, stacked. The whole bottom is stacked with this stuff right here. And then their top shelf usually has a pack of this but bloodworms on one side, and then a pack of baby brine shrimp on the other side. And then their middle shelf was totally empty, and I don't. They have like the big frozen rats and stuff that they keep in there. So, Patty, good to see ya. Hello. Happy Easter. Good to see you in here. 7 likes and 7 people watching. Thank you. Thank you very much. It is an open panel. So as you can see, the link is up there. If anybody wants to join and show what they feed their fish, or just come up here and talk, either one is fine. So good to see everybody in here. Thank you all for stopping in to the Tank Top Tropics channel. Last time I checked, I had 60 subscribers. Thank you all for that. Thank you all very much. Like I said before, at 100 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway, a live stream giveaway. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And let's check. Let's see. Patty said, "Is Omega's frozen food higher priced across the board than Haikira?" I don't know exactly for sure. On the price difference, but because I've never bought anything else but Omega 1, so I can't say. I don't want to say anything that's not correct, especially when it comes to prices. But I do know this is about $5 at my, or $5.80 something, maybe $6 at the fish store I go to. So it's not too bad. I mean, and you get, I don't think it even says how many cubes you get, but you do get a whole, let me open it up, a whole pack of cubes, like that big. And then they have the ones also that I forgot to mention. They have these in like doubles for, what is it called? The cichlid formula. They have it in like big, it's like a little bit bigger, and there's 2 rows of cubes in there. And I think they have it for bloodworms too. But they're usually out when I go to the store, so I don't really know on those prices. But I'm sure it's not that big of a difference. But I mean, I would deal with the higher price stuff for my fish, whether it's better or not. But it's just, that's just my opinion. I really have enjoyed using the Omega 1. My fish love it, so I'm going to continue to use that. Collab said, "Oh, good question." Yeah, I'm not for sure on that. So let's see. Patty said, "Well, I just subbed you, so that should be going up." Yeah. Thank you very much, Patty. Catfish Terry got me some subs. So thank you. Shout out to Catfish Terry for getting me subs. I went from 12 to 50 in about a week and a half. And then right now I'm at, no, probably a week actually. And I'm at 60 now. And that has taken about a week and a half or so. Anyways, that doesn't bother me that much. I mean, I'm not really worried on the subscribers or anything like that. I'd rather put out more information and stuff for y'all. But at 100, we are doing a giveaway. So that is about the one thing that I will be looking for with my subs. But thank you to everyone that is subbed. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. Okay, I've been pronouncing Ikera wrong. Well, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. I've heard it pronounced Hikera or Hikera. I mean, I don't see if there's a difference or not, but there might be. Um, Patty, I bought both Omega 1 Hikera the other day, and Omega 1 was $2 more. Yeah, it probably is higher. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. It probably is higher, but it depends on the quality. If the quality's better or not than Hikera, um, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't tried Hikera brand before, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's better or not. Hikera is also a good food as well. They handle the Myers shrimp that is invasive to. Okay. Yeah, it might be a good brand too. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I might actually just go get it and try it out and see if it's any good or not, and then do a video on it, like a good or bad video or something like that. But I'm sure it's pretty good too. Um, let's see. Do you have any cichlids? Do I have any cichlids? No. As of right now, no. Have I had any cichlids? Yes, I have had cichlids before. Um, when we lived at our old house, that was a real house on the ground. Not, we're living in a mobile home now, so it's off the ground. But we had a few bigger tanks there, and we had an Oscar or two Oscars and some yellow labs. What else did we have? We don't have it no more, or any no more, but that might have been it. Let me think. Yeah, I think that's about it. No, we actually had one Jack Dempsey tank with 5 Jack Dempseys in it. So yeah, I have had cichlids, but I do not have any right now. Um, so hopefully that answers your questions. Thanks for that link, Chewy, so we can read up on the shrimp. Cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. They feed Myers shrimp to fish in public aquariums. Yeah, that's a great idea. I just thought of that from your chat right there. If you That gives me a video idea. So let's see here. Right under that. Oh my goodness. I'm losing track here. You do have one cichlid in the tank behind you, Angel. Yes, forgive me. Forgive me, I need to go back to bed. Angelfish are cichlid. Yes, you are right. I might just end the stream right here. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, actually, now that you just said that, I'm going crazy. I have 2 angels, actually. One behind y'all, and then one behind me, right there. Yeah, those are cichlids, you're right. My bad. Sorry about that. What is the fish that is flipping the heck out behind you? Skinny little zipper he is. Um, Where did he go? The angel? If that's what y'all talking about, the angel right here, or are y'all talking about in this tank? I believe y'all talking about the angel. Let me know. There's a few tanks behind me, but is it the one with the rocks or the one with the angel in it? Because that's an angel right there. That's an angel, and you'll see a bunch of what are they called? I'm losing my mind. Feeder minnows zooming around in there, because that is a 40 quarantine for the clown knife. I quarantine his um, Chalupas no tomatoes. Hey, how's it going? Happy Easter. Good to see you. I quarantine his fish in there. Alrighty. Oh, now he's resting. Yeah, that angelfish. He's crazy. He's pretty rambunctious. Um, but surprisingly, he's not when you put him in the tank with my female angel, because they were a breeding pair for a while until he started getting real. What's the word? Real non-energetic, and she started attacking him because he wouldn't listen to her. So I had to take him out and put him in the quarantine tank. So feeder fish, I think, said Collab. Yeah, most of the fish you'll see going. Oh, if you're talking about that one right there, that one flipping out, that is a coolie loach. Yeah, they love to do that. They're zooming around in the tank. There's two of them in here, and they dig through the sand. Um, but once I put the it's because I had the tube out here when I was talking about the bloodworms. I had the feeding tube. I swear they can see this. And once I lift this lid and stick this tube barely in that tank, they go crazy like that because they know it's food time. So if that's what you're talking about, those are coolie loaches in there. Good to see you, Chalupa. No tomatoes. The tank with rocks, says Collabs. Oh yeah, those are going to be the coolie loaches, I believe. As you can see, there's one right there. Not the big ball thing, that's a moss ball. But right below that, that is a coolie loach. Yeah, there's two of them in here. They are very energetic. So it is part of the program that was put in the original company that owned the education company. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I do need to go check that out, Tree. I'll Chalupa said very entertaining and understandable. Happy loach, hello. Yeah. Yeah, coolie loaches are very, very cool. I love the way they go about the tank. I mean, they'll go from the rocks to the substrate to swimming around the top to they're everywhere and awesome to see. Okay, they only need a 20-gallon minimum tank size. That is the depth in my future. Yeah. If you're talking about the coolie loaches, yeah, they don't need a huge tank. This isn't a huge tank. This is like a 20-gallon. No, let's see. Get 20. I wish I could remember tank sizes. Like that one over there, I just remembered. Well, I did the measurements on it yesterday, and I thought it was around a 50. Well, it's actually a 46-gallon. That's what it is. And let's see here. So I need to remember what this is. I'm gonna have to measure it before I say something that's not right. But it's around 20. But I don't believe it. It's not over 25, and it's around 20. So Um, I like peaceful fish. I never want murder in my tank under any. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, we do not want. Definitely need loaches. Oh, definitely need loaches in my life. Okay, I got it, Chalupa. No problem. Are you familiar with peacocks? Yes. There are a few that are endangered. Yeah. Yeah, I love peacocks. Peacocks are very, very cool. Um, I don't have the room to keep them, but that would be a cool thing to keep, or cool fish to keep. The peacock cichlids. Um, especially, actually, now that you said peacocks, I want to get my hands on some peacock bass. Those are going to be cool. Um, I do have largemouth and smallmouth bass in my pond out in the horse pasture. So, by the way, we got 9 watching. Good to see everybody in here. Thank you all for jumping in. The link is posted if you want to come up here and talk about anything or share what you feed your fish or anything like that. That was kind of not the topic, but that was kind of something I was talking about earlier in the stream about what I was feeding my fish. My thumbs are still asleep, apparently. Yeah. Especially when I'm on Catfish Terry's stream in the chat. Um, I'm pretty awake, but my fingers are still trying to type, and it's just clicking everything else but what I'm trying to click in Catfish Terry's early morning stream. Um, have a coffee for your thumbs, yeah. My tank before, though, I rehomed that guy quick. I've had to rehome 3 fish in my fish keeping time as a fish keeper. I've had to rehome 3 fish. A let's see, I rehomed a Oscar because it got way too big. Um, it was in a 75, and it was because we had some other fish in there we didn't want to get rid of, so we just decided to take the Oscar to our local fish store and donate him to them. And but that wasn't because he was just getting too big for the tank. That wasn't anything. He wasn't destroying anybody or anything. But I did have to rehome 2 African cichlids. They were destroying everything in the tank and everybody in the tank. Nipping fins. I don't know why they were. Probably because we already had cichlids in there, and then we introduced them, and they were like, no, we want to take over. So, anyways, just a bad scenario. But I've only had to rehome 3 fish in my fish keeping hobby. Caffeine always helps, yes. Chewy said, what area of Texas are you from? What city is close to you? I know in Austin that belong to the Hill Country. Oh, I know people in Austin that belong to the Hill Country Cichlid Club. I was born in Austin. I live in a smaller town of Springtown, Texas now, which is about 20 miles west of Fort Worth. So if you do know where Fort Worth is, I'm about 20 miles west of Fort Worth. That is where I am. Trying to wake up my thumbs by smashing the like button. Thank you. Thank you all for hitting that like button. Much appreciated. You can also exercise your thumbs out by hitting that subscribe too if you're not already. Thank you everyone for that. You put the link in there. Thank you, Chewy, for putting that link in there. I know some people that are in the hill country that I did live in the hill country for 5 years. If you don't know already, I've been about everywhere in Texas. Since I was born in Austin, I was raised in Austin for most of my younger childhood. And about the age of 7, we moved straight north up to Fort Stockton, Texas, near Odessa and everything like that. And then we moved around in that area to um, Midland area, all around there. And then from there, we went back down to a place called Lakey, Texas, which is about 30 miles southwest of San Antonio. And then that was pretty much the hill country for about 5 years. And then now we're up here in Springtown, about 20 miles west of Fort Worth. Yeah. So, talking about running on coffee. I knew it was down south somewhere. The tank top gave it away, but I did think maybe Florida. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm in Texas, if that's what you're referring to. If you could go to the Hill Country Cycling Club, I suggest you do. Greg Stevens is a CARES representative. I probably won't be going to the Hill Country Cycling Club, mainly because I'm not keeping cichlids and I'm not really in the hill country no more. So I haven't even been looking if anybody's jumping up here. No, doesn't look like anybody's been up here. But if you do want to come up, link's pinned. Appreciate the stream. Thank you, Chalupa's No Tomatoes, for hopping in here and just hanging out. It is just a hangout, so it's nice to see everybody, though. I know a few magicians in Texas. Jeffrey said, oh, hold on my chats. Jeffrey said, so you will be going to Dallas Aquashella this year? Yes, I am. Hope to see a lot of y'all there. I will be going, to the Aquashella. I believe I got the weekend passes. I don't know if they're VIP. I don't think they're VIP, but they're like weekend passes where you can be there all weekend. So yes, I am going to that Dallas Aquashella this year. Because I won't be able to make it to the Florida one. I know that one's in. Hey, Dave. Good to see you. Thank you for jumping in here. And Sandy's in here. Hey, Sandy. Good to see you. The ferals are making their way in here. So, yes, I will be going to that Aquashella. So, I hope to see y'all there. Happy Easter, Jeffrey Watts. I don't think I told you yet, but happy Easter. Dave and Sandy, happy Easter. Good to see y'all. How does a person misplace a blue paradise fish in a 20 long? My mind is blown right now. Bought a trio. I have 2 now. I can not misplace but lose a fish in a tank once I put it in there. Mainly because I think they find the best hiding spots like ever to exist in your tank. So yeah, I've definitely lost a lot of fish for a couple of minutes searching for them in the tank. Like, where did they go? I just saw them in there. For instance, I just put a new gourami in my 46-gallon community, and I was like, where did he go? There's not too many places to hide, and the catfish are taking it all up. So, and sure enough, he was squeezed up at the very top between the filters or the intake for the canister filter. He was squeezed up there. I was like, wow, I would have never saw that if I wasn't looking for him. Happy Easter to everybody. I have no candy. Me neither. I don't have no candy, but happy Easter. Good morning, Jeffrey Watts. Let's see. Let's see. Brienne, good to see ya. I just missed you. I saw everybody saying hello. Happy Easter. Had to scroll up a little bit. Okay, still water changing. Back to lurking. Thanks, Jeffrey, for jumping in the chat there. It is an open stream, guys. The link's pinned if you want to join. We were talking about, in the beginning, we were talking about what you're feeding your fish. I was going through all the different things I was feeding in my fish room. I might go ahead, if we have time, and talk about the chemicals I use in my fish room. I did some water changes yesterday, so I'm good on water changes. Alrighty, so it looks like I see everybody in chat. Thank you all for jumping in here. I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the chemicals I use in my fish room. Move my drink before I spill it everywhere. Love to see the chemicals or fish food y'all use in your fish rooms. So hop up here if you want. Let's see. So let's start off with, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planted tanks. Yep. So I was using this API leaf zone right here. And it says promotes aquarium plant growth. And it works pretty good. I do believe the CCAM Flourish works a little bit better. I haven't used it for too long. I just started using it, but it works better for me. Everybody's saying Happy Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. It does work better for me than the API Leaf Zone. But I know this takes care of algae a little bit better. And I don't know if y'all can see it. Probably not. But I do have some string hair algae in here, which, like I said before, I have it under control. But this does help keep it under control. The Flourish, whoops, it doesn't want to focus too much light. Here, let me, oh, maybe not. Anyways, the Flourish by CCAM works pretty good. So, thank you, Sandy, for putting that in there, the link. Next, this is a smaller bottle because I have a bigger bottle. I was using it over there yesterday, so it's still over there. But this is a smaller one. I use for the smaller tanks. The also Cam Prime I put in after I do water changes. Detoxifies ammonia, nitrate, and nitrite. Removes chlorine and chloramine. I don't believe the only other one I've used is this one. I need to throw it away because it's empty. I haven't used it for a while now, but it was the Top Fin water conditioner. I don't use it no more. It's actually empty. I should throw it away. But that is what I was using before I got the Prime. I love the Prime. Prime is very good. So, yeah. And then I use an API brand, I believe, but I threw the bottle away a couple days ago. So now I have this Top Fin. This is an older one. This is a bacteria starter. It allows immediate introduction of fish. As you can see there. This is the Top Fin version. I don't use it anymore. I use the API version. And yeah, that is about the only chemicals I use because I don't, well, actually, there is, that API brand might be in here. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have a chemical box below my shelf down there. And I found some other chemicals. I don't see the API though. I have another Top Fin. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get some chats before I move on. Tulip is a tomato. Oh, okay. Let's respond to that. That Top Fin bacteria starter is the worst. Yeah, it's not. It's not the best. It's really not. That's why I switched to the API version. I'm sure there's a better one than the API too, but I know for sure the Top Fin is not that good. These were actually given to me. These, I don't use a lot of Top Fin products, except a tank. The 5-gallon on the top shelf up there is a Top Fin tank. That is about really the only Top Fin things I use. But somebody donated, or I guess gave me, these Top Fin, like I said, the water conditioner and the bacteria starter, which need to all be thrown away. Also, these two, I'd never used this, so it's brand new. The algae remover by Top Fin stops algae growth, controls many types of algae in freshwater aquariums. Never used it, so don't know if it works or not. And this pH decrease by Top Fin, also never used it. Brand new, so. But what I do use is, for algae problems, I do use the API version of Algae Fix. This is a smaller one because I rarely have any algae outbreaks or anything. But right here, this API version of Algae Fix. The only one tank I've used this in is when I used to have grow out koi in my tabletop aquarium. That is about the only time I've used this, but I do like it, and it worked pretty good for, I think it says you have to dose for weekly. Yeah, weekly doses. So, it worked pretty good, so. But I don't know about if it works. I've never used it in shrimp tanks or anything like that. It says, caution, don't use with crustaceans, shrimp, crabs, and lobsters. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it for those kind of tanks. So, let's see here. Oh, no clue, Patty. Is a teacher? Okay. Chalupa said, I like their algae crumbles. My fish like them. Algae crumbles. I don't think I've used them before. No, I haven't used the algae crumbles before. I might have to try them. The NEC is having an online convention this year. I hear there's going to be quite a speaker lineup. Okay. I have to check that out too. Thank you, Sandy, for posting links in the chat. So, like I said, if anybody's watching and wants to come up here and share what they use in their fish room and what has worked for them and what has not worked for them, the link is pinned. Hopefully the link is pinned. I see it on my screen. 10 watching, 10 likes. Thank you all very much. So yeah, the link is pinned if anybody wants to jump up here. I know some people with like cichlid tanks and different planted community tanks, shrimp tanks, use different chemicals and have had better experiences with different chemicals. So it's nice to hear what other people use. It's nice to see what other people use and what other people have had good experience with. LOL, you have to watch No Show crowd this morning. Yes, I don't believe, no, nobody has popped up or anything like that, so mainly the chat is the only thing that's been busy today. I was hoping we could get a few people on here for a hangout, but might have to jump up there and change the name of Hangout to Aquarium, what would you say? Supplies? Or food and chemicals that I use, I guess. NEC stands for Northeast Council of Aquarium Societies. There are several clubs that belong to the organization, including the Boston Aquarium Society, the USA oldest aquarium society. Okay, alrighty. I'm not too big on joining a lot of different clubs and everything like that, except for local clubs. COC YouTube. Oh, collaboration. Okay. Thank you, Sandy, for posting that. So yeah, Chewy, mainly the only clubs I join are in my local area. I don't do a lot of online clubs or societies or anything like that. But thank you for sharing. That's pretty neat. Thank you for sharing the links and everything like that to those different societies and everything. Because I know other people do enjoy those and would love to get on those different sites and everything like that. So thank you for that. Let me see here. I don't believe anybody else on YouTube is live, so I just want to make sure we're not overrunning anybody. Alrighty, so it is a convention that they put on every year that gets amazing speakers at their convention. Cool. So yeah, that is about, let's see. Chewy, hey, good to see you.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Audio coming through pretty good.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let me pull the chat up real quick. So, I got a question for you on the algae fix.
Yes.
In theory, what is that doing to the like your chemistry of your tank to reduce the algae? That's the only thing I don't understand about it. Like I don't
Uh,
understand how it's reducing
like how it's
algae.
trying stopping the algae.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're talking about the API algae fix, right? Um,
Yes, sir.
really, I can't say anything for like planting tanks or anything. Like I said, I've only used it in my uh koi grow out pond thing. So
Okay.
mainly, it only it says it reduces like aquarium maintenance and helps to control the algae, but
Right.
I mean, it did help stop the algae, and it says like it helps you so it doesn't grow on like the sides of the tank. But I mean, I don't really know what it does for the like parameters of your water.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it did work for. Now it doesn't work
Mm,
for what's it called, blackbeard blackbeard algae and hair algae.
right.
Yeah, it didn't
Mm-hmm.
work for that kind of stuff, but it worked for like the like you get on your like the drawing a blank, but the algae you get on like your glass and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't really had any big algae breaks, but I don't
Yeah, it
fertilize
does.
very much.
Yeah, me neither. But I've never tried it in like a planted tank, so I know you're not supposed to use it with shrimp. And in my planted tanks, I have shrimp, so that is one reason I haven't used it in those tanks.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I agree. That was kind of my thinking. If I ever had an outbreak, I would just try to dial in my lighting and maybe hold off a little bit on the fertilizer.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely right. I That's what I did when like I said, that koi tank, I turned the light off for a couple of days and put this algae stuff in it. But yeah, blacking out your tank, that's a good idea. Yeah, because your plants won't give off anything in the when the lights. I mean, like your plants won't produce anything when the lights off, like the photosynthesis and stuff. Like
Mm,
Chewy just said. But that's another problem because your plants aren't going to absorb anything when the lights are off, like your nitrates and stuff like that.
right.
But
Yeah, I heard somebody talking about they was doing a tub and they was running their air pump off of a solar panel.
yeah,
So I mean, if that held charge and it continued going, it sounded like an amazing idea. I just started my tub, just filled it up today.
yeah. I don't know. I
Let's
don't know on
see.
the tubs. I haven't tried a tub yet. I mean, my little koi pond out there is a tub, but it's like a Tractor Supply. It's a pretty big one. It's like a 500-gallon one.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't tried like the guppy breeding ponds or anything like that. Me.
Yeah, I'm just going to do white clouds in my tub. Here's my two of my trio of blue paradise fish. Still looking for the third one. Um, but yeah, I just got 210s and 220 longs myself.
Yeah,
But those blue paradise fish, they're starting to color up already. They're looking really beautiful. At the expo, the guy was kind of It was it's like the Charlotte Aquarius Committee Association, and most of his fish looked really good, and he was trying to sell these blue paradise fish before he left. Let me see if I can find one of these plecos. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Let me grab a light real quick.
Yeah, like Chewy said, I would do a quick water change. This in you should take this in mind when you have a blackouts. Yeah, doing your water changes, keeping up with your water changes is a good idea.
Totally agree. Things can get out of hand real quick.
Sandy said I had a problem with green water. A UV sterilizer cleared it up in 2 days.
Huh. Hmm. Interesting. Now I'm on well water, so like I don't condition my water, but you can see like I just filled this tank up right here, and you can kind of see like it's got a looks like it's maybe high in calcium because it just looks initially cloudier, and
Yeah,
I have no clue why because it's holding a cycle fine, but yeah, I had to pick up some rummy noses. I'd always wanted some. I found a shop that's like 30 minutes away from my house, and he had some beautiful rummy noses, so I grabbed some from him.
those look really good.
Yeah, I grabbed 10 of them. They're getting ready to go in this 20 long as soon as I get it set up. Yeah, the tetras and the gold nugget plecos were definitely the prizes that I found.
There you go.
Um, there's a couple panda cories and albino cories in there. 8 pandas and 3 albinos that I'm growing up. And this is the beta, of course. Yeah, I got her with some Harlequin Rasboras. They seem to be doing really good.
How big is that tank?
Oh, this is only a 10 gallon.
Okay. Hey, I hate stupid people. Good to see you. Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter. Hey, I hate stupid people. Um, but yeah, as far as chemicals go, I mean, I'll keep stability around just in case, but it never gets opened. The only thing I'm putting in my tanks is just some fertilizer and fish food.
Yeah, that's about. Um, yeah, I put in the Flourish fertilizer, and I do have to condition my water, but I just use the Seacam Prime.
hmm
Um,
Um, yeah, I got a bottle of Prime here. I'm on well water. I bought a bottle of Prime.
yeah,
Gotta start somewhere. For some reason, I thought that well water had chlorine in it. But yeah, um, here are
yeah.
those algae crumbles, by the way. you ever get a
Oh,
chance,
okay.
definitely try them out. So I didn't mean
Yeah.
to cut you off there, brother.
Oh, you're good. I'll have to try those out. Yeah. I haven't seen those before.
Um, Also these Sarah bottom feeder tablets. Corridors, they love them.
Can you show those again?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I try to switch those up and like veggies probably 3 times a week.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to. I was going to try to do the, like cucumbers and peas for plecos. Have you ever tried vegetables?
Yeah, I throw broccoli, green beans, squash. They love it. I got squash growing right, trying to grow right now, so I can feed my fish with it. And I normally put mine in like a microwavable bowl and some water, and like just microwave it for like 30 seconds just to soften it up.
Muppet 929 asked, "Are algae crumbles like brown or broken up algae wafers?"
Let's see. I mean, this has got uh, black soldier fly larvae in it and fish meal. So, let's see. They smell like algae wafers.
If you're changing a lot of water, CCAM safe is a lot more economical. Says Chewy. Yeah, I don't change. Well, I don't have a lot of water to change in my tanks. Um, Mainly just like 2 5-gallon buckets when I do the water changes, because I tried the Python sink thing and
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't work. It My water's pretty bad, so when I couldn't just put it straight into my tank, so I just went back to the putting it in the bucket first, putting the prime and everything in it, and
Mm-hmm.
then adding it to my tank. Um, just in my opinion, it works a little bit better for me, mainly because I have some smaller tanks.
Right. Oh, shape of the food. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can flip this around. They're like BB size. Let's see if they give a. Yeah, there's not a millimeter size to them. They're about BB size.
Yeah,
I completely agree, lunatic. Save money every chance you can.
yeah.
Let me catch back. Been neglecting chat.
Um, Jeffrey said she's asking about the shape of the food. Is it like crumbled up algae wafers? Um, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
fair. If you crumbled it up in BB size, totally. Ooh, rainbow shiner tub. That would be interesting, Jeffrey. That'd be a beautiful tub. I didn't know you could get spirulina straight from the health food store. I'm gonna dig. That's mind blowing. Let me write that down.
Yeah, I might try that too.
So how long have you been in the hobby tank? Like how long have you been fish keeping?
Fish keeping.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was about 7 when I started keeping my own fish, and that was a beta fish.
Mm-hmm.
And that was about the first tank I've had. And then about 3 years ago or so, I actually started jumping into more tanks and more fish and stuff. Um, but I first jumped in the hobby and wanted to be in the hobby when I was about 5, is when my dad had about two 55 gallons full of community fish, and they were just so cool. So when I was 7, he finally let me get my own little 3.5 gallon beta um, tank, and then from there on, I just got more and more, and now I have around 14 tanks in total.
Wow. Yeah, from a person with 3 tanks, it's mind blowing how many tanks a lot of people in this community have.
Yes,
Like, oh,
Jeffrey said you can go on Amazon for the spirulina too.
oh, huh, interesting. Lunatic, a fiery black shiner. Never seen it. Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, I don't consider myself very big in the fish keeping compared to a lot of people, um,
It's
but 14
yeah,
tanks is about enough right now for me to keep up
right,
with. And I
right.
enjoy it. I enjoy the fish I have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm only looking at getting about one more tank, and it won't be for a while. But I'm just looking into getting a saltwater tank. Um,
Oh, oh,
Trying out saltwater for the first time, but that won't be for a while because I already
that's
have a
the.
couple more tanks sitting out in the shop that I can't even fit in the house because it's a
Mm-hmm.
mobile home and they'll go right through the floor. So
Okay. So, yeah, I don't. I've only been in fish keeping since September. I don't plan on trying the saltwater thing for a very very long time.
yeah, I mean I've heard there's a lady at my fish store. She's real nice, and she's been helping me learn saltwater things and helping me um, like getting a price list and material list for everything I'm gonna need, um, and I've gone over to her place and checked out her tanks, and she keeps a wide variety of saltwater fish, and um,
Hmm,
so I've learned a lot from her and everything. But especially from the fish community, a lot of people out there have some pretty amazing saltwater tanks.
they're
But
they're beautiful.
I've heard it's pretty easy as long as you just um, make sure your parameters are right and that you
Mm-hmm.
mix your water before. And if you don't have a lot of corals or hard corals, it's not that hard. Like, oh, Lunatic just said saltwater is easy at the basic level. It gets complicated when you have hard corals. That's about it, yeah.
I would think that alkalinity would probably be a little bit more important considering the salt aspect of it, but I have no
Yeah.
idea. Okay, Jeffrey's saying that he buys spirulina powder and mixes in it with the leftover baby brine. That's smart.
I hate stupid people. If you're referring to me, yeah, that angelfish is pretty big. He's, like I said, that one and my my other one and my 46 gallon, they're exactly the same size. It's just he's a male and she's a female, and they after they bred about 4 or 5 times they got mad at each other. So he's in this 40-gallon. He's pretty big for it. So I'm trying to get him to my local fish store, and because they have a breeding female that they want to breed him with. He's a little bit discolored right now. He only colors up when he's hungry or breeding, but when he colors up, he has these large black lines down his body. He looks a lot very cool. But yeah, he's pretty big.
Yeah, you have definitely have beautiful tanks. It's a big fish.
Yeah, here, give me 1 second. I can show you some of mine.
Jeffrey, I hope you didn't catch any water in the floor because of that, sir. Definitely been there.
Whoops, hold on. I've been meaning to do a fish room update, but let me see here. See if it works now. There we go. There's
Oh
that
wow,
angel.
wow,
Yeah, he's fairly big,
he's pretty.
and he's just in here with these feeder minnows that I feed to my clown knife and some plecos. Forgive me, the glass is terribly not clean after the water changes yesterday.
Totally understand. I love that scape too.
Yeah, this is just all thrown in here. It's just a couple of plants for the plecos to hide under. They're just everything's fake, but just some
Right.
rock.
It still looks good.
This I got from a lady when I bought a different tank. She gave it to me, but
It's a big pleco.
yeah, that pleco he's got to go in the he's about to go in the 46. Yeah, he's been in here with. I don't know if you can see him in that little hole, but there's a bunch. There's 3 in there, hiding
Oh wow.
everywhere. And then I don't know where it's at, but I have a little bumblebee catfish that's ready to be moved to a different tank because this is the quarantine kind of tank. But
There.
and then everybody was talking about the coolie loaches in this tank that were swimming around earlier. Watch, they won't come out now, but I got to clean this up right here. Do that today. You can see the tail right there of a Burmese border loach. He's probably my favorite loach. And then let me see. You can barely see the clown or the ghost clown knife back there. Hold on 1 second. Let me move this.
It's hiding well.
Yeah, this is my friends that came over. They think this looks like a saltwater tank because of the blue light. Let me see here.
Oh, okay.
But it's just a freshwater. Let's see. Where did those things go? Might have to come back to them, but there's the ghost clown knife back there.
Oh, wow. Beautiful fish.
Here he comes. Yeah, he's pretty neat. I like him a lot.
Yeah, it's a beautiful fish.
And then there's 2 coolie loaches in here. There's one over there, but They're pretty hard to see unless they're out doing their circles on the glass. And then over here I built this shelf. It's a three-tier shelf with a 12-gallon, a 10-gallon, and a 5-gallon, and then a three and a half gallon.
Mm-hmm.
This is my just started up guppy breeding tank. There's 2 fry in here, but they're not from the guppies. They're from these platies right here. There's 3 of them in here. Yeah, they're all 3 right there. But that's just nothing's really gone on in here. I do have some pretty nice males though in here. And
Definitely like
then
that yellow.
yeah, I'm trying to find the other one, the other male. I don't see him. But anyways, I just got some guppy grass in there, and this is a tank that's been established for a while now, around a year, and it has grown crazy. I got some ghost shrimp in here. And then
Oh,
3 zebra danios, 3 platies, and 2 dwarf gouramis.
oh, okay. I see him now. Those gouramis are beautiful. I've just
Yeah,
never had one before.
and then right above that there's actually 1 neon in that bottom tank too that I need to get out. He's supposed to be in this tank.
Mm.
This is a 5-gallon with 2 dwarf puffers, or 2 pea puffers, my bad, and
Ooh.
4 are the neons. There's no telling where the
Oh,
pea puffer is.
yeah, I would be lucky to ever
Oh,
see them.
there he is.
Oh,
There's
cute
one of them.
looking. Hmm.
He's probably telling me to clean up this snail's shells. And then let me turn on this other light. There we go. Turn on the beta tank light. It's just my female beta.
Oh, she's pretty though. Oh, wow. Love that tail.
Yeah, my brother helped me throw this tank together. It's got SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward's house. Squidward's in here. He just fell over. I'll have to fix him. But yeah, she's.
Love her colors.
And then I moved all my koi outside.
Mm.
There's nothing in that bottom tank. And then here's the 46 bow front tank. Let me see if I can find. That's my other angel.
Another pretty angel.
And then got a loach right there. Little clown loach. A opal blue gourami. Then another
Huh.
dwarf gourami back there. And then I got a new one yesterday right here. And he's still shy. Gotta remember the name of that one. but he's new. So there's 3 Grammies in here, an angel, and then my clown knife. Where's he at? He's down here.
Oh, wow.
And then, oh yeah, the Raphael catfish. He's tucked up under there. Buried a
Did
hole.
well.
Yeah, this piece of driftwood is brand new in here. I just took out all the little decorations and put this in here about 4 days ago. So that's why there's rocks on it. Because it still doesn't want to sink, and it's been outside in a tub for a while. This is a Chaka Chaka catfish.
Take care of Dale. A Chaka Chaka catfish? I'm going to
Yes.
Google this. Huh.
The fish store I went to and picked him up from said he's pretty rare. But he only gets to 8 inches, and he's almost there. He's
Yeah,
about,
he's pretty large.
yeah, he's a little over halfway there. He's about 5 about 5.7 or something like that.
Huh. That's interesting.
Let me see. I missed the whole chat here. Let's see. Scroll back up. Thank you, collab. Pretty beta. Okay. Jeffrey said, my 2P feathers are in a 5.5 with some gold white clouds. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I wouldn't have thought of that combo, but sounds like a beautiful tank.
Thank you, collab, for jumping in here. See you later. Take care.
Same, Jeffrey. I didn't know this man had such crazy fish.
Jeffrey. Yeah, I don't have too many fish. I do have a couple monsters. Mainly just, I think my clown knife is about the biggest fish I have as of right now.
Always a good reason to get more tanks.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to be upgraded.
Whew.
There's a pleco underneath the wood. He finally found a good
Oh,
hiding
yeah.
spot. But other than that, yeah, not too many tanks or too many fish. But this is definitely not a largely stocked tank. There's that new one I was talking about, that new gourami.
Oh, yeah. I like that orange. It's very pretty.
Yeah, he was one of the. There was 2 left in the tank, and he was getting beat up on. And I was like, I have a perfect tank for you, buddy.
I love those speckles on the bottom, too.
The angel wants some food. You're just gonna have to wait, buddy.
Always hungry. I can relate.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Let me. What am I gonna do when they grow bigger, Jeffrey? I have a 60 that I'm hopefully gonna try to set up. The problem is getting it to set up in the house.
Yeah. It's, it's a heavy tank.
But if I turn the light on, oops, that's not the right button. Oh, it's not plugged in. Okay. Well, let me show you Let me move all my. There's a lot of junk on the top, but this right here is a tabletop aquarium. It was hand built and made in Hawaii.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of junk on the top, but there's a thing in the middle, and it has a light in it, a blue light, but it's not running. It has a little bit of water in it, but I took all the koi out and put them on my pond
Mm-hmm.
because they're getting too big. So I just shut it down for now. But I did the plecos. I had them in here for a while, but the pump started going in and out. But I finally got it fixed. Let me see if I can turn the light on in it, just so y'all might be able to see it better. Let me see.
I would love to have an aquarium table. Jeffrey said he's got 9 tanks. Definitely have to show them off, especially the 75.
Yeah, I have a couple more smaller betta tanks that I consider tanks. That's why I have 14, but um, they don't have their lights aren't on right now.
Jeffrey said I'll get a coffee table when I buy a house near the water. Fair. Get me one too, man. Don't forget about me.
There we go. Whew. That took a hot minute.
I'm gonna switch.
Let me see if I can. I totally forgot about solo mode this whole time, but here it is
Oh
with the
wow.
light on. But it's pretty big. It's about like a 50-something gallon. Forgive all the junk, but as you can see, there's a thing in the center here that has a light in it. So
Oh.
then it has a heater on the other side of that column, and then that's about it. And then the pumps built in underneath with a whole bunch of micro bio balls and everything, because the tank
Okay.
goes all the way down to here, and this whole
Mm-hmm.
part is just all bio balls all underneath. But the pump, I might be able to turn it on. Let's see. Oops, that's the light. There's the pump. There's not a lot of
Oh.
water in it, but
Hmm.
the pump just is built into the bottom and just comes up like that.
Huh. I need one of those in my life. So, The dinner table tank. Oh, wow. I agree. If I could just incorporate seeing fish into every aspect of my life, I feel like
Yeah,
I'd be a much happier person.
that would be cool. I'm getting the pond
Yeah, I can.
regardless.
Yeah, that's what I was reading too. I agree, though. You
Yeah,
got to go for it. I feel like once I experience tubbing a little bit, I feel like I'll end up wanting a pond.
there's one of the loaches. Finally came out.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Back to his.
there he goes. There. At least he visited for a little while.
Yeah, I built a pond with my dad has a landscape company, and we used some of the leftover rocks and stuff, and that we used for his properties to makeshift build a pond outside. That's where I took all the koi, and there's a bunch of goldfish in it.
Oh, wow.
Give me 1 second, I might be able to go check it out. Don't know how it is outside. It's probably windy.
It's actually really nice here.
I don't know if you can hear me, but the one time I come out here, there's somebody mowing. Let's see.
Figures.
That's it, pretty much. Gotta forgive the dead plants because of the winter, but most of them came back.
Yeah. I like the setup in the waterfall. It's really
Bunch of
beautiful.
there's a bunch of goldfish, but there's some koi in here. Like, where'd he go? There's one there. There's a few koi in
Yeah, I
here.
can see a couple of them. Huh.
I gotta get in here and do the spring cleanup.
Sounds like a fun time.
It's just get all the leaves out of the bottom, and it'll clear up a lot more. But this right here was a horsetail or horse feather plant.
Mm-hmm.
There was one over here too. This one actually is coming back. Let me see if I can show you some of the green, like right there. It's
Yeah,
coming back a little bit.
there's some new growth. Good deal.
I'm surprised though after that hard freeze here.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding. It's definitely a tough plant.
Yeah, I got to do a. I made a video on building this whole DIY waterfall and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that at the time I didn't realize the phone wasn't on record.
Oh,
I got the whole thing built and I went to hit stop on the camera and I was like, no way.
oh,
So
that's
that's why I
crushing.
never came out with the video on building this, but um,
I
but
agree,
this is all
Patty.
just leftover stuff from different jobs that my dad's done.
Huh. It's a beautiful setup, though. Huh.
Here, let me step back a little bit, and you can see it's not that big at all. It's just a little pond, but it is like four.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of like 450 gallons, I think.
Oh, water. I feel like we're all daydreaming now about what we want to, what kind of ponds we want. Jeffrey wants to have a see-through pond so you
That
can
would be
swim
awesome.
next to it. Hey, take care. I hate stupid people. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. I hate stupid people for jumping in the stream. Thank you very much.
Need to get off this island.
I just got an email. I didn't know aquarium co-ops sent out on Sundays. I just got a message that your package
Oh,
has been shipped. Good to know.
yeah, that's who I got my meds from and my sponge filter. I haven't really since then. I haven't ordered. Most of my orders have been on Amazon. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they are working around the clock. But it's busy. But yeah, it was a good experience whenever I ordered from them. Um, I ordered a dwarf sage and it died, but that was kind of USPS's fault.
Oh, they've been absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it was like 7 days. Couldn't really, I couldn't really couldn't blame the company for that. That was all shipping.
Oops, wrong direction. Let's see.
I'm just trying to keep fish on the screen. That's all.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to. I broke the whole layout here. Let me see. How do I get out of that? Won't let me exit solo. There we go. Sorry about that.
No worries. If it had been me, I probably would have dumped the stream.
Yeah, I'm pretty new to this StreamYard whole setup.
Same.
Hopefully I can turn the camera back on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. Now I can see the comments again. Alright. So, I hate stupid people left. Let's see. Yes, Patty, Aquarium Co-op is working around the clock. Definitely.
Hey, Kevin. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Kevin. How's it going? Hold on. Looks like we got... Hey, Kevin.
Hey.
Kevin.
Yes, I watched some before. I took the dogs out for a walk, and then I've been lurking for like the last 15 minutes. And then I decided to come in. So yes,
Thank you.
Jeffrey.
Thank you for coming
Appreciate the
in.
company.
How are you guys?
Good. Good. Happy Easter.
Happy
Yeah,
Easter.
happy Easter, sir. Doing great here. Beautiful day.
Where do you
Healthy
live?
fish. Me, I'm North Carolina.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm down here in Texas.
I was just wondering where Travis lived. I don't know if I
Yeah,
ever heard where he lived, so.
yeah, I don't think I've actually even. I may have chatted a couple times, but yes, I don't really. North Carolina's all right, but big, big.
That's a nice piece of driftwood in that tank.
Oh, thank you.
Patty.
Oh man, I gotta check. I gotta check chat now. I'm scared.
Is that Lucky Bamboo in there?
Yeah, yeah. For some reason, I've really enjoyed the Lucky Bamboo look. I got a piece in here too. Let me hold this phone. I grabbed some money worked from Lowe's and converted it. It's been doing really good in my tanks.
Those, huh?
And those are sandstone. All the rocks are sandstone.
Nice.
Very nice.
It looks really nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I must say, it's not overplanted, but it looks very nice.
Thank you.
There's
I do
enough
think it
room
needs some.
there's enough room to see the fish swimming, and it's not too overgrown. That's awesome. It looks great.
I appreciate it, Kevin. Really appreciate it.
I love the way those rocks are standing up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very cool.
For me,
it was
I think the hardest part would be doing water changes. I always have issues doing water changes and mucking things up,
yes.
especially with the sand.
It's a battle. It
Is that
truly
the
is a battle.
Carib Sea supernatural white sand?
No, sir. This is just pool filter sand.
Oh, okay.
Just pool
Yeah,
filter
pool
sand
filter sand. I
rinsed.
definitely have issues with that then.
I rinsed. I rinsed it a lot. It's pretty dirty, but
Did you, Travis, did you by chance see Jeffrey's comment?
no. I don't have chat pulled up. Let me grab my phone.
He was trying to let you know that it will take a long time,
Ooh.
but that Lucky Bamboo will eventually die if the leaves are fully submerged.
Oh, okay. I appreciate it, Jeffrey. I can definitely run those leaves on top of the water. No problem. Oh, yeah, I'll change that.
I didn't know whether or not you were looking at chat, so I thought I'd let you
Thank you,
know.
sir. Greatly appreciate it.
I know on the phone it's a pain in the butt having chat open as well. I never use my phone. I always have whenever I can, I always have my monitor up and my chat pulled up on my computer.
Huh.
Yeah, I have Lucky Bamboo in like this flower vase, and it's basically rocks, soil, and then the rest is water, and then the leaves are all out of water, and it's growing like wildfire. It's
Okay, Patty thinks it's the other way around, but I don't know. I'm just reading chat. I have no experience whatsoever with it.
I don't
I'm
either.
just a messenger.
I just thought it looked pretty, so I bought it.
I mean, yeah, that's half of it, ain't it?
I completely agree.
There's multiple ways things can work, and it can work different for some people in
Oh,
there.
definitely. Well, yeah, without a doubt. I mean,
Yeah.
it depending on what you're doing and what your water is. Yeah, no, things work different for everybody, and that it's finding that balance, right?
Yes.
Of
Yes,
what
definitely.
works for
Completely.
you, and it is trial and error.
It's very true.
Jeffrey said the whole bamboo itself is fine, but it will eventually die out if the leaves are submerged. This is from experience. Okay.
Yeah, I have literally no experience with it, so I can't say. I'm just reading chat.
Yeah, I've never tried it in water, in like fully submerged in water, so I don't know if the leaves die or not. But like I said, I keep the roots underwater uh in plant soil in this little vase, and the leaves like die off eventually, but that's just because new growth is coming up. But
Yeah, I went ahead and pulled mine out just to be safe.
how long have you had it in there?
Oh, not long, maybe 3 weeks.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, sir.
Lunatic said we keep water, not fish. LOL. We feed the organisms, but come right down to it. Better we understand water, the better we are as aquarists.
So
Completely
true.
agree. And understanding the water that you have is different than everybody else's to an extent.
Definitely.
Yeah, the makeup of the water. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've been having a little bit of trouble with that one, but at least my shrimp seem to be doing fine. I don't know. I prefer not to. I prefer not to touch my tanks unless I need to, because otherwise that causes even more issues. So for me, especially with the shrimp.
Oh, I can totally see that. I
So
haven't
true.
kept shrimp.
I've only kept ghost shrimp, which is not that hard of a shrimp to keep.
True, Chewy.
Yeah, totally agree to both of those. Understanding
Definitely.
how to change the water.
Have any of y'all tried pothos in your tanks?
Yeah. Yeah, I love running pothos.
Thought about it, not yet. I was thinking of doing aquaponics in it, but I don't know. Haven't done it yet.
I tried to convert it and plant it, and it died off for me. But I love running and hang on back.
Yeah.
I was watching. Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
No, I was saying Dead Fred kind of gave me the inspiration to try to convert it. the pothos, and I just died off for me. But it will suck nitrates. Like it's very good at pulling nitrates out.
Well, I mean that's a lot of plants, right?
Yeah. I feel like pothos is highly competitive.
Well, so yes, if we keep the water an environment up, the fish will take care of itself. But if you're trying to breed, you do need to tweak things a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah, I have a big one right here, and I just cut it off when it gets long enough, and just put it in the tanks, and it does really good on the top of the tanks.
Nice.
Huh.
That's how I propagate it, and then it grows its own underwater roots instead of taking the roots.
Ah. See, yeah, I didn't give mine time to really grow much. It was like a 2 weeks, and then I tried to plant it.
Yeah, I got this one a lot, actually recently, and it hasn't grown that much. So there's a stem like right here I could take off and put in a tank, but other than that, it hasn't grown too much.
Wow. Patty, one of these days you need to come up on stream, and we need to see your tanks too.
Yes, most definitely.
She constantly talks about her tanks, and I want to see them, but she never posts anything, and I never see. And I love to see her come up on stream someday. One of these days, we'll get her to come up.
Right. In my head, they're beautiful tanks.
Yep. Once in a while, Patty. Once in a while, you do. Yep. So Jeffrey just said one of the tricks with pothos is only the roots need to be submerged.
Yeah. That's what I found to work. But at first you do have to submerge a few of the leaves in the tank until the roots pop out of the stems, and then you can kind of pull it up as the roots grow.
I haven't really tried.
Yeah, I haven't been successful. So.
I don't have the space, and I don't know how I would go about doing it, but I really like to do aquaponics soon. That's one thing that I would like to do.
Same. I got jalapenos and squash downstairs trying to grow. Not just in soil, not hydroponics.
That's what I was gonna say, but okay.
Yes, Patty, I found pothos is easy to propagate.
Chewy and Jeffrey are having their own side conversation there.
Yeah.
I totally understand. I listen to music when I'm doing water changes. Like, it helps. If I'm not listening to a stream, I'm listening to music.
Yes, agreed, Jeffrey. Definitely agree. But I will say the tanks would be an added bonus. Just saying.
Oh, completely.
Just saying. What else are you doing for Easter, both of y'all? Any plans?
Go ahead, Chalupa.
Oh, mine's just I'm gonna work on my tub a little bit. That's the only plans. Yeah, not really gonna do anything.
Oh, it's about that time, Travis?
Yeah, I'm gonna start throwing like plants in there.
Cool.
But I just filled it up today, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the cycle going and all that.
I just didn't realize it was almost that time. You're in Texas, you said?
Tank Top's Texas. I'm North Carolina.
Oh, you're North Carolina. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I still feel like it'll be a little bit of time before I can put fish out there, but
I was gonna say,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It depends on what I would do. I don't know if my parents would let me, first off, but second off, I don't know. I guess it would depend, but I think I could probably get away with leaving my pond out there year round.
Fair.
But just because I live in the Bay Area in California, so it doesn't really drop below 50 too much.
Oh, nice.
Usually,
It's really nice there. Yeah, I came down there about a year ago. I went to California for a school trip.
whereabouts?
Anaheim.
Okay, that's a little ways, but yeah, no, nice. Was that Disneyland?
Yeah, we
California
went to
Adventure?
Disneyland too. It was actually in. I don't know if you know what FCCLA is. It was actually we went for a competition, but at the same time, since we were there, we went to Disneyland. So
Nice. I was gonna say I would be surprised if you hadn't gone.
no,
I don't like it just because of my vision. I don't give me a headache going on the roller coasters, but I know my brother was like a few months ago was like, I want to go. Or like, yeah, it's closed right now, but
yeah, the roller coasters there. There's only one that I didn't ride because I have I don't like I don't have motion sickness, but I don't like getting on roller coasters that much. But there was only one I didn't ride there. The rest are pretty good. It's nothing like Six Flags. Like Six Flags is I'm good.
I haven't been to Six Flags in a long time.
Same.
It's been a really long time since I've been to Six Flags. As it is, I don't go to Disneyland all that often anymore, but it's
been
been
like
a
20 years.
heck of a long time.
Solid 20 years since I've been to Six Flags.
It's only been like 5 or 6 years for me.
Yeah, the closest Six Flags to me would be Georgia, and I'll avoid that traffic at any cost.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you on that one.
Like going to Charlotte yesterday was, I could feel like my blood pressure rising. I just did not. I don't do traffic. I'm small
Yeah, well,
town.
my blood pressure always rises when my parents want to come up here and they want to drive during the day because then it's easier for them to see. But I'm always like, but then we hit so much traffic. We're like stuck in traffic the whole day.
Right.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's like me
I,
going to
terrible.
work.
I know part of it is my mom doesn't like driving at night, and my dad does it, but he doesn't seem to mind. And I'm like, why can't we just drive at night? I don't like driving during the day because then we just get stuck in all this traffic, and I get a headache from the stop and go in the movement,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
the windy roads and stuff. So I'm like, I'd rather be able to go at night. Then at least in the mountains, I can also take a little nap.
Naps are
Otherwise,
important.
it's bad for me.
Yeah, that's like me going to work. I wake up super early. That way I don't have to deal with traffic.
Very understandable. I go back to work
Okay,
tomorrow.
why does Jeffrey have to tease us like that?
No, I know. I read it too.
Mhm.
Now I'm curious.
Like you knew we.
Why the hell does he have to tease us like
Yeah.
that? He's just teasing us there. He couldn't just say, "Oh, I'll be back soon." It was, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I have unexpected company. I'll be back."
All the
He couldn't just
juicy
leave it at,
details.
"I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon. I have company." It was, "I have unexpected company. The worst kind of company." What the heck, Jeffrey? And I know he's not on chat, but I know he said he's leaving his what did he say? He's leaving his TV on, so you know.
Oh, well, we can always give the people some.
What?
Always put a tank up so he's just not looking at a TV with 3 dudes.
I mean, I like having people. Honestly, I don't like just
Yeah.
seeing the tanks. In
Really?
my opinion.
I mean, yeah, I feel the same. But
Yeah, that's why. Go ahead.
Especially when like it's full screen, they put it on full screen, and you can't see anybody else or their reactions on panel. It's like it's great to be able to see the tank in the background of like yours or on Travis's. At least I can see it, and it's not the full view, and that's not the only thing that's up. But it's annoying when it's only a tank, and I'm like, well, I love to see people's reactions and interactions too that are on panel. It's not just the tanks.
Yeah,
That's my opinion.
That's kind of like what. That's why I like to do this kind of me, but the tanks in the background on my streams.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's nice to see the tanks.
You can still see your tank. It's not like we can't see your tank in the background. It looks pretty, and we can see it in the background. We can see it if we want to, but at least we have more things to look at and not just stare at the tank the whole time. It's like I love seeing other people's interactions as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can totally see your loaches spazzing out and stuff, and your big angels. I mean, we can still see fish.
You can still see things in the background, but that's not the only thing. So that's the only reason I kind of like that better.
Very understandable. I didn't think about it like that.
How many do you have, Travis?
Tanks?
Yeah.
3 operational and 1 tub.
What sizes?
And I got a 20 long and 2 10s. I got another 20 long on the floor. A quarantine tote. And a 40-gallon tub.
So for the tanks, you said you have 3 10s and what?
2 10s and 2 20 longs.
Oh, 2. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
I have 4. I keep on complaining about it, and I need to figure out how to get them in. I have 4 tanks, 2 20 longs and 2 40 breeders that I want to get up on a stand, but I only have like an inch or so on each side of my a room for of spare room for the 40s, and so I need a rack, but there aren't very many racks that I can put them on, and I'm like, I tried doing Edsel, and when it took 3 of us to start setting it up and get the first shelf on, I was like, "Yep, we're taking this back down," because it literally took 3 of us.
Oh my gosh.
Well, because so it doesn't really, the slot isn't all that big, so or it doesn't sit in very well, and so somebody has to be holding the bars, and then you have to have somebody holding uprights, and then somebody has to put it in directly onto the stand where right with because the vertical, so it has to go perfectly centered into it. You can't like tilt it and then put it on or anything like that. It actually has to go in directly, and it's a snug fit. But I'm like, after having my brother and my dad having to help me with it as well, I'm like, no, thank you. I'm taking this back down. Gladiator was better, but it doesn't fit a 40-gallon breeder. So
Oh.
the
Yeah,
size
this
dimensions are right, but it's not quite the right dimensions. It's a little bit too small.
yeah, this shelf I had to rebuild twice because I measured it correctly and everything, but after getting everything up there, it's like, well, I wish I had a little bit more space, or wish that was like that. So I
Right, yeah.
so I rebuilt it again, but now it's really nice. So I had plenty of room to get like a gravel vac or anything in here, and
Yeah. I
so
don't I can do some of the hammering and stuff and getting and screwing them in ish, but it's the cutting that I have issues with, and I need to figure out how to do where to get the wood. That and wood right now is just expensive, so I'm waiting.
Yes. It's expensive.
hey Mike, good to see you. And it's going up.
Hey, Mike.
It's really going up.
What is?
Wood, the price of wood.
Oh yeah, no it. Yes, I'm just happy I got my 10-gallon tank rack set up before, because I was, even then it was kind of expensive, but
Because we just built, well before the winter storm, because we knew it was coming. We just didn't know it was that bad. But we're glad we got the like a shelter for our horses built, and for one 2x4, like 12 foot long, it was like $30. And I mean,
Ooh.
that's ridiculous
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Because you're building it. Yeah.
how are you doing, Mike? Happy Easter.
Yes,
Yeah, happy
happy
Easter,
Easter.
Mike.
So you guys never really answered my question. Are you guys doing anything fun for Easter? Or are you guys just going to be around?
This was
I'm
my
coming.
idea of fun for Easter right here.
Nice.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the day and throw some media in that tub, get it going.
Honestly, for me, this is like most of the time though, so it's not really anything new or
Hmm.
special. But
Fair.
it was nice. We went on a walk this morning with the 2 dogs, so that was fun.
There you go.
Huh.
And then they got to play, so that was also very nice. I keep on. I need to record it, but I'm always just enjoying watching the 2 of them play. That I'm like, nope, don't have time to get my camera out.
Yeah, that's how I am with my fish too. It's like I'm watching them do something like breeding or something. And I was like, people love to see this, but I don't think of it till like after it's over or something.
Uh-huh. Well, that,
Yup.
and sometimes like you set up and then it's like, well, I should have just watched it, because now it's like it's over.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't know.
definitely.
It's just sometimes that's my issue too. But I also don't like having edit.
Yeah.
Live streams are better, but it helps to have more subscribers, and it's hard to get them when you don't have very many vids up. So
Right.
that's always my dilemma.
I don't know. I know some people with no content that have a lot of subscribers just because they have a good personality and they help people.
And they're in everybody else's. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to make some videos, period, unedited. Don't want to go through all that drama. But
Yeah.
Yeah, the issue for me is I I prefer them being edited, and um I don't like the shaky ones where you're holding your camera and it's kind of shaky. It gives me a little bit of a headache. But I don't know. I don't like editing my videos, and so I'm just like, I always procrastinate. I have one that I've been needing to do for like a month or so, and I have not finished it yet.
Yeah, I've
Although,
made videos and just left them in the editing software thing and totally forgot about them and
yep,
just never finished them.
that sounds like me. I will say I'm hoping to have a few shorter videos up, probably unedited, just with some music, of my new guide dog Fender. That should be nice.
oh yeah. Everybody
I,
wants to see
I
your
know,
dog.
Mike. I feel like it's easier to do live streams. I don't know. For me, it's way easier for me to do live streams and talk than have something planned out on like for a video and stumble through it and have so many pauses. I'm like, eh.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
never really like plan my videos. I'm usually like doing something and I'm like, wait, that would make a cool video and just like do it right there instead
Mm-hmm.
of and then sometimes I'll get a couple ideas and actually plan it out.
Oh, I have ideas. It's just hard to find the time and to do. Well, I mean, I have the time because I'm always on YouTube, but I never want to. I never. I'm always on here doing something else. Like I don't generally get time to shoot my videos, and I'm like, eh. True, Mike. That's why I like live streams so much because I don't have
Shit.
to. I don't edit. It flows so much easier for me.
Yeah.
I feel like expectations have kept me from like uploading a video because I feel like I'm gonna want it to be good.
Perfect. It won't
Yeah.
be, and you just have to do it. It's hard. At a certain point you have to do it. For me, I I have large pauses and stuff in it, and I'm like opening things, and so I want to be able to make it shorter and do things, and I want to do too many things with it that I haven't gotten it done, and I'm debating whether I just want to just say the heck with it and just upload it, but at the same time I'd like to actually make it decent. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah.
I feel that. I want it to be worth the watch time.
And that's
That's
part of
why
it
my
too. I mean, I'm watching the video, and for me, I'm like some of them, like when they're on their iPhone or doing stuff, it's like I get a headache from it, and I can't watch it. I can listen, but I can't watch.
mhm. Mike's got a good point. He said he looks at it as just have fun. Don't try to live up to others' expectations.
Definitely.
True.
Definitely. So, Kevin, how many tanks do you have?
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah. Depends on who's listening.
Yeah.
My parents are like, if you get any more tanks, you're moving out because you got some. And I'm like, and I don't have a ton of space, so I'm trying to utilize the space that I have.
I feel you.
So by Muppet, I have what, 5 10s, a 20, a 55 that are set up right now, and then I have 2 20s and 2 40s, 40 readers that are just sitting there that I want to get up.
So
Very nice.
11?
Yeah, 11.
Oh.
I have 11, but only 7 set up. I need to figure out how to do the other 4. I need to figure out how to set up the other 4 and sneak a few more tanks past them.
Mm-hmm.
And figure out the space, but that'll come later. Get the tanks and then it'll come.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do it. You have to
See
look
you
into
later,
like
Muppet.
new.
Have a
Yeah,
have a
bye,
happy
Muppet.
Easter. That's a good amount of tanks and good sizes too. For
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish the 10-gallon tanks were bigger, but for me, I don't have a ton of space.
Mike,
Same.
did you see what? Yeah.
You need to look at that, Kevin.
I saw that. You're gonna get me in trouble, Mike.
He's exposing them. Oh. Yeah, I'm in the same boat though, Kevin. It's a space thing.
Yeah, like as you can see, this 40's. Well, hold on. Which way? This 40's all the way up against the wall, like halfway blocked. And then these tanks are just like all together, clumped up.
Well, like for me, I prefer not to have like right now I have 5 tanks, a 5 or 4 tanks on a rack, and for me, I'd rather have it like 2 tanks and be comfortable and not have to get on the ladder. But I'm like, I don't have the room, I don't have the space, and I want the tanks and I want the fish. As it is, I'm in trouble. I don't know how many things I'm getting from Jess because I bought a bunch of guppies from her, a bunch of things from her. I think mostly guppies, and she's like, "Oh, and I'll get the trios, and I'll throw you some extras for you." And I'm thinking, okay, and I wonder how many she's gonna give me because I need to find room for them, which is a good problem to have.
Yes.
I can always set something up, and then set up the tank, and then later I can add. But we'll see.
Hey,
And
Griffin.
you're getting guppies, so you're gonna have more fish. So that's a good
Yes.
thing.
Well, and I like the ones that I got. I mean, I do enjoy hers, but she's like, because she's not gonna, she is selling those strains, and I don't think she's gonna be developing them anymore. And so I'm like, okay, twist my arm, Jess. I'll get some. And so I ended up getting more than I wanted to, and I'm like, okay, hold on to them until I get back. And I said I gave her the money for it, so I'm like, I paid for shipping and I paid for the guppies. I need to wait till like next week, not this coming week, but the week after, and hopefully, and then she'll ship them out. But I'm like, I need to wait. Hey, Griffin. Or excuse me, Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester? That picture always gets me.
Yeah.
It always cracks me up too. I love it.
Oh, so good. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today, Griffin. Happy Easter, brother.
Yep. Happy Easter.
Is he gonna come up and hang out with us?
The link's pinned.
I know it is.
Yeah, we'll definitely be here.
Yes, we will.
Yep. I'm good to go for however long.
I don't know when my parents are getting back, but we'll see.
Yeah, Kevin's going to have to start studying into like mirror tricks to hide tanks.
Yeah.
So true. The worst part is I don't drive, so I need somebody to pick them up and then deliver them when my parents aren't around.
Mhm.
Ooh. Ooh.
So that's always the tricky part. And then they're like, "When did you get this tank? I didn't know you had it." And I'm like,
Yes.
"Yes, I don't know about still. I got it on Friday. I got here on Friday. So I don't know about still. I was in San Rafael. Now I'm in Tahoe. So I don't know about still, because still to me is longer. Just saying. But no. So where was I? Oh yeah, I had the 4 tanks sitting there, and my room's a little bit messy, so my parents don't like coming in there, which is good. And then they saw the tanks, and I'm like, well, I've had them for like 4 months, so
Mm.
I've had them for 3 or 4 months. I just sneak them in while Dad's doing cooking and while Mom's upstairs doing work. I'm like, okay, do you mind coming over now and dropping them off?
I
I don't
love
drive, so I need people to pick them up for me.
That's how
Oh,
I am with fish. You walk into my room and see the tanks and be like, "Where did that fish come from? I haven't seen that one." I'm like, "Oh, it's just been hiding for a while."
There's a good excuse. I like that excuse.
hiding for a while. It's wonderful. Oh,
What you doing, boy? Take one. You are way too distracting. Yeah, let me see if I can do this.
that can be a good thing sometimes.
Very distracting.
So pretty.
Big ol' yawn.
Mhm.
I like that. She's like, I want some food too. Don't forget about me.
They're
They are
beautiful.
so distracting. They are way too darn distracting. They're both just right here, like, I want some food. I want some food. Oh my gosh,
can
he was
wait.
so bad. He decided he wanted to chew on his leather leash. They issued him a leather leash, and he decided he wanted to gnaw on it.
You
I
should have rubbed
know. Right?
jalapenos on
I agree. Now it's double trouble.
it. I actually have to download StreamYard on my PC.
You downloaded it on your PC? I
Do you
thought it's
not have
through the
to?
web browser.
Oh, okay, never mind. Huh.
What do you mean you're downloading it?
There's our Uncle Pastor.
Hey, Griffin.
Hey, Griffin.
Yay!
What's
There's the
happening?
man of the hour.
Good to see you,
Yay!
Griffin.
How are you,
Yeah.
Griffin?
I didn't get bed till like 5 o'clock this morning.
What?
Out partying. Living it up for us.
Griffin, you still look exhausted. You look like you're with your eyes open still. You're like, I don't know. Why am I up here?
It's just normal. It's
Yeah,
understandable.
I got let out of it last night.
Why
I
the heck
think-
were you up for so long?
I drank a little bit too much.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, I had some thoughts going through my head this morning.
That's never fun.
No.
No. Never good.
I kept myself under control though.
That's the main thing, brother.
That's
Yeah.
what matters.
Hard.
What you been up to on your Easter Sunday?
Nothing really been hiding a whole lot.
Waking up.
Just sleeping?
No, I've been up since about 10.
Wait, what time did you go to bed?
5.
What the heck are you doing? 5 hours is alright. Never mind. 5 hours is alright.
Yeah.
Still not enough, but you know.
Yeah, I can run on 5, but I don't like it.
I usually try to get about 5 or 6.
I can only do it for like a day or so, and then I have to pass out like the whole day. I can do it for a few days, and then I just pass out. Like, I think it was 7 till I was up from like 7 till like 1-ish every day for the last 2 weeks, and then yesterday and the day before I just passed out. I was dead to the world. I'm like falling asleep in the car. I'm like, I can't keep my eyes open. Night, you guys.
It happens.
I'm usually getting no sleep, having little men around.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I become a cranky bear if I don't get enough sleep. I need at least 7 hours usually.
Yeah, but when I got little man, I can't sleep past 7 o'clock in the morning. And I usually by the time I work second, get home and eat and get ready for bed, it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Griffin, I can't go wake up past 7:30 because otherwise I'll get beat up by my dogs. Oh, I'm hungry. Come on, it's feeding time. What the heck are you guys doing? You know what time it is, right?
Oh, little man comes in the bedroom and he'll get up on the bed. Next thing all out of bang. Oh, that's my stomach. Wake up. If I fall asleep again, he does it again. And oh God.
Did you not hear me the first time, Griffin? Come on, feed me. Did you not hear me the first time?
Yeah.
Gotta keep you on schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, mine doesn't jump up on me. She just goes to the door and starts whining like, it's my breakfast time. Get up and feed me."
We still eat around here? Yeah.
They always want to eat. They never stop eating.
And they're adorable too, so that doesn't
that's
help.
right. You have kids, Kevin.
Yeah, tell me about it. Not
That's
for
what
a
I'm talking
lot.
about. I'm talking about my son.
Oh,
I ain't talking about the dog.
I know you're talking about your kids.
No. Yeah, I like my fish. I'll keep my fish.
I hope that doesn't happen for quite a while, though, Griffin. I don't need that yet.
But that one thing, though, 4 years old, and anytime I go to that fish room, he's right there.
Mm.
Every time
That's
I get
awesome.
a fur container, she's like, fur, beefy fish.
Got a little helper.
Yeah, there's only two that I let him feed, though. That's the big pools. But they got hundreds of fish in there.
Right.
So we will feed some, it's fine. They'll eat it.
That pond sounds like an amazing idea.
I got two of them. Fixing to be 4 more or 2 more.
They're indoor too?
Yeah, in my basement.
Ooh.
Well, 2 of them are right now. I'm dropping the 110-gallon stock tank over to the 140 for the mud guppies. The other
Sounds
one,
like it. Sorry, go ahead.
the other one's an 187-gallon kiddie pool.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
And then there's the stock tank.
Oh.
I mean, it ain't bad though. Cheaper than buying a 125-gallon fish tank.
Oh, yeah. I think my little 40-gallon tub was like, I think $30 bucks.
Yeah.
So, Griffin, I see you have a live stream scheduled for, what is it, 10 Eastern?
Yeah. My normal time.
What?
I go after Danikin every night. Or every Sunday.
Nice. Oh, I just wasn't sure if you were going to do it since it was Easter Sunday.
Yeah, I'm just going to hang out. I ain't going to fool the topic.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Yeah. Don't matter about topic for me. I'll be there.
I like doing the topics, but I kind of like the hangouts better.
Yeah.
I don't like topics because that, and I always feel like it always gets derailed or you
Every
go on
time.
topic for so long that it's like it gets boring.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just droning on about that one topic, and I'm like, okay,
Okay.
now we're just being a dead horse.
Where was your dad Friday night, Kevin?
What?
Where was you at Friday night?
Friday night.
No tomatoes knows what happened.
Oh, yeah. You should have been there.
What?
We needed you, Kevin.
What
We
happened?
needed you.
What happened?
Hey, Jerry. I was doing good. I helped my friend move, so I done all that all day. Decided to start live stream. Yeah. Went good for about an hour and a half. Next thing all I know is
Out.
Oh,
Just out. Oh.
woke up,
Well,
Stephanie's like, go to bed, Griffin. Okay, I'll see y'all later.
everybody's like, in the stream, you're tired. You look tired though. From the moment you got on, you could tell.
But yeah, I think though, moving heavy stuff, pretty much a lot of it by myself though.
I wish I was there. I heard a little bit about it, but
Said his help showed up late. Is that right?
Yeah, after I got the truck loaded. I said, good.
Wow.
Now you can go to the newer house and help me unload it.
Oh, that was a fun stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been on a ton right now.
I did find it a pretty good while though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he fought it hard.
Yeah. Nigga, don't lie though. I was like,
Lost the
oh,
glasses for a little bit.
At least you weren't eating and falling asleep.
yeah.
Could have been worse. Way worse.
Nah, Jerry.
Okay, why can't I see how many people are in here right now?
There's 9 in here.
Yeah, nah.
I was wondering. I don't know why I'm not able to see that. Huh, weird.
Oh no. Ooh, that's awesome, lunatic.
Yeah, I kinda need to clean my desk off. Give me that one.
Yeah, sorry, Chewy. I don't know why. The internet is so spotty sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to go off my phone.
My parents and brother were upset with me because I was on, I think it was Jess's stream a few weeks ago, and apparently for some reason they didn't have internet, but I did on my computer. I don't know why. They're like, you need to get off for 2 hours because you're taking up all the bandwidth. I'm like, I don't think that's why. I think you guys are just having issues with your computers. I don't think it, because I'm fine. Mine is fine. I'm on here. I'm great.
I'm just hoping mine does good tonight. Hopefully it's not like it last Sunday episode again. Morning good, the next thing I line on 3 hours in, boom.
Yeah, I remember that stream too. That stream went on for a long time after your internet disconnected.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
the one I was on, right?
Yeah, Skipper was there too.
Yeah.
Okay, why the heck did you leave Skipper in control, Griffin? What the heck were you thinking there?
What?
Why would you leave Skipper in control?
I didn't have no internet. I couldn't get back on. My phone kept kicking me and everything. I tried to come up on my phone on data. And
I know.
I've been up there for like 92 minutes and it kicked me off. It's like
I was there. I know. I was on panel. I saw you trying to come up like 3 or 4 times, and then it was just that spinning wheel of death. Like it just kept on spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, and we were just waiting for you to come back on.
Now, I remember my router used to be behind my computer. I moved it back in the other room over there. Now I don't like it because I can't go in the back post anymore. I have Wi-Fi.
Oh,
You need to get some Wi-Fi extenders.
Yeah, I thought about moving it to the kitchen, which the kitchen is on that side.
We have nodes, different nodes for both houses for internet because we don't like not having internet here.
understandable.
I can't watch my my fish streams otherwise, so I have to have the internet downstairs.
Hey, but I got it in my fish room now again.
Hey, nice.
What was that, Griffin?
Awesome.
I got it in my fish room now again.
Oh, good.
Remember last 2 streams I tried to show some stuff off and then it just wasn't acting good.
Yeah. It wasn't a fan.
No.
I'm glad.
I still like that. Move closer to the router. And the router's right behind my computer.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, how can I move closer to the router when I'm on top of the router?
True. Yeah, I run all mine on my Wi-Fi on like the phone's hotspot.
Yeah.
I haven't had any problems with it since I've started doing that. But here, our internet providers, there's like only one available. So it's like a monopolized market, and
Yeah.
they're really bad.
Same.
We got a new one in town I thought about switching over to.
I think we have. Yeah, no, I think it's only like AT&T for cell phone plans. It's like AT&T and Verizon and kind of T-Mobile, and then it's like for internet, it's only like Comcast and I can't even think of the other. I don't know if there are any others. It's Xfinity, Comcast, and I don't think there are any others. But they keep on raising the prices, and you can't do anything about it either.
Yeah.
Not like you can switch.
Yeah.
Right. They just have it controlled. Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh
Okay.
no, I was just gonna say that I got to use my phone for everything because my internet's so bad. But the problem is I can't use the hotspot on my phone because I have that unlimited data,
Mm-hmm.
and it won't let me use the hotspot without. Like I think like, you have to like pay extra on top
Yeah.
of your plan already.
Huh. I use hotspot all the time on my phone. And I don't have nothing added.
I pay like 10 a month extra, I think,
Mm.
for hotspot. 5 or 10.
Yeah, when we first got this place, we switched plans, and the Wi-Fi hotspot was so crappy we couldn't use it. But then we lost the grandfathers. We were grandfathered in, so we were like for the unlimited plan. So now we're like we were hosed there, and I'm like, ah. But yeah, no, we weren't. I don't think we could use the hotspot with our unlimited either.
Yeah, I'm hoping in a couple of years maybe some more internet service providers will come around.
Yeah. We finally went
I doubt it.
5G with ours. The only bad part with this, Verizon bought my cell service out.
Mm,
I hope it does good because if not, I'm going back to AT or Straight Talk.
yeah, that's what I used to have. I switched to Verizon for the hotspot.
I sure bought my cell service out. Yeah, I used to be Bluegrass Cellular.
Hmm.
But they said they wasn't
Yeah,
going to change anything. Add anything to our contracts or anything. We
good.
don't, the ones that was there before the buyout, like me, I keep everything that I got now. They says put me on theirs, and I get everything. I get everything that I already had.
Ooh, that
Hopefully they
wasn't
stay.
good.
No,
You good?
Oh yeah, I left
Hey,
the
Top, did you see Dave's question?
no.
He
Um,
asked if you use a hotspot to run the laptop
no,
on your.
I use my internet to run the laptop, but I just have to use my phone to use StreamYard because it won't. It'll just cut in and out on the laptop, but I can actually
Weird.
watch something on the laptop.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Mm, yeah.
it's definitely
huh.
not.
Yeah, I run.
I thought you said you had a hotspot. That's why I was
that's
confused.
like
No,
that's
I
like
do.
No, yeah, Chalupa does. I
Yeah,
don't have one.
I run laptop, PlayStation, and a secondary phone on the hotspot.
Nice.
No problems.
that's like me with my desktop. It's plugged in. Then one of my streams, he kept saying, "Get close to the wild." I said, "I'm hardwired in. I'm not on Wi-Fi. What are you talking about?" Well, apparently this desktop got Wi-Fi plus hardwire.
Oh,
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
no. So it was,
I had to step away a second ago. I was showing earlier in the stream. I was showing my what I feed my fish and the frozen stuff, and I forgot I left it out over here, and I was wondering what that smell was.
Oh,
oh my gosh. Oh,
I had to run and throw it back in the freezer.
yeah.
definitely understand. Been there. I need to feed my fish actually.
Dave, you can stream off your phone on StreamYards,
Yeah,
but you can't do it through YouTube.
yeah. StreamYard lets you stream off of your phone or laptop or any of them.
Yeah. But he's talking about YouTube.
Yeah, no, YouTube won't until you have
A
uh
thousand.
yeah, and you're watch yeah 1,000 subscribers.
Um,
I don't even know how many watch hours I got right now. I mean, look. I'm not there. I can check my phone. Yeah, I buy the big containers of the Tetra Flakes. Did I
yeah, I've
lose
never.
some watch hours? No. 6870.
Ooh, this is where I got my tub set up.
Heck yeah.
There
That's
you
my
go.
bedroom window right there up top. It's such a beautiful day.
Yeah, Mike. I need 420 to get 1,000.
Yeah, it was nice out when I went and looked at the pond earlier, except for that guy out there mowing. It's like the one time I go out to show somebody the pond, there has to be someone out there making noise.
Yeah. Never fails, so.
No.
No, my neighbors, they really enjoy riding motorcycles a lot in the front yard, not in the woods. Their timing is impeccable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, this one's in town. What we got there? 120-gallon fish tank for $250. 55, 29, 20-gallon.
What are you looking at, Griff?
Fish tanks here in town.
No crap. What are you using to look at? What website are you using? Just
Facebook.
Oh,
What?
Marketplace?
No, this one's in one of my groups.
Oh. I found a lot of good deals on that Marketplace on Facebook.
Kind of liking that one.
For like fish stuff?
Fish
On the
tanks.
marketplace? Yeah.
Yeah, buy this one there, though. I know a lot of people want overbrand their price for your stuff.
Yeah, this one right here was on Marketplace for like $15.
Ain't bad.
It just didn't come with like the filter or anything. Which
What size tank?
this one right here is I want to say it's like 18 gallons. It's weird.
It's like a column tank, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like a straight up column tank.
Yeah, I would love to have a column or a cube tank one day.
Yeah, when I do saltwater, I want to have a cube. Yeah, Sandy
Ooh.
said we got two 75-gallon tanks with glass lids for $90 off of the Marketplace.
Wow, that's an amazing deal.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, for 175 there with glass lids, I'm looking at probably $400.
Mm-hmm.
$500 if it has a stand. I was like, what's the point of that? When I go wait for the $1 a gallon sale, get them half off and buy the lids.
I've been trying to find something to make my own lids with, and I can't find any double panel polycarbonate around me.
Yeah, you can use Amazon, but it is a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, I used to plastic sheet metal looking stuff.
Okay, the wavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've seen them sheets at Lowe's. Okay. Now, what do you cut that with?
Chasers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I it felt thin, but I wasn't sure if scissors would do it.
Yeah.
Might try that. Because I want something I can cut without having a saw.
I might get that 55-gallon put behind me here. Gonna stand that half. Ooh, yeah, we got a black silicone. I never seen a tank. Never had a tank with black silicone.
Same. Not sure how I feel about it. It'd probably look good, though.
Yeah, I got this one, my guppy breeding tank that I'm starting.
Ooh.
I got this one off of Marketplace too. And what's cool about it is it got this like glass. The whole top is glass. It's
Oh
like
wow.
built onto the tank, and then like right here underneath. Let me see if I can lift it up. It's like got the lights built in and everything.
Nice.
I like
And
that.
it's basically rimless except for like the where it's got to be held on the side.
Uh huh.
But I just think
Still
it
looks really good.
looks slick. Yeah.
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 I'm in the exact same boat, lunatic. It's any pet shop's going to be 30 miles. Yeah.
My favorite one's just about an hour away.
Mm.
And that's why I want to go PetSmart, which I don't deal with.
Yeah, mine's like half an hour away.
Yeah.
I'd rather support local fish stores than I would PetSmart.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know. I don't mind getting materials from PetSmart and Petco. I just don't like getting fish from there.
I got fish from PetSmart and I've got lucky, but now I wish I would have went to just a regular local fish store.
Yeah. Most of the time, a local fish store, they work with you.
Hmm. Yeah.
The one
Whenever I went to
there
the,
I walked in, he had 6 female Montasumis and 2 males. About 6 females, 2 males of the Montasumis. I looked at him.
uh
I said, "How much do you take for them all?" He said, "I'll show you the 6 females. I'll give you the 2 males for free." Okay.
nice.
What
And
were
you
they
know,
for?
the Montasumis, the Sotails I got.
Okay, well, because usually the males are also more expensive. So,
Nah, not yet. They sell them $6 a piece, no matter what.
oh, my at least for guppies, they charge like $3 for the males and like $1 or so for the females.
That's for guppies, though.
Yeah,
Sotails are different.
true.
We got to think though, with the guppies, males got more color than the females. So they're
Yeah,
looking at it because people would rather have all male guppy tank. That's where they're gonna get you at.
yeah. I guess in my mind though, I prefer having more females to males, but that's
Yeah.
only breeding.
I was like,
Fair.
oh,
But yeah, I met a dude that actually has a local fish store that's right pretty it's like 40 miles away, but I don't mind driving that extra 10 miles for good fish. Like at all.
Yeah, well, I don't drive, so I usually get a bunch of stuff on online, which then I have to pay for shipping, but which is a pain because most places are like $50. It's like
Yeah.
$50 for overnight, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't want to have to pay an arm and a leg, and I'm only buying like $100 worth of fish, and then if I'm paying like another $50 for shipping, is it worth it?
Yeah. If you got $100 in those fish at that point. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm. But the dude that I bought the rummy nosed tetras from, he has a shop like 40 miles away. I talked to him for a little bit, so I think I'm gonna start going up there. Super cool guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it's not. I know it's not the seller. Well, so I know it's not. If you mean seller for shipping, as in if they die, or as in costs. Yeah, I know. I know it's not their fault. It's just an arm and a leg, and it just makes it harder. I'm not blaming them at all. I'm just saying it makes it a little bit more.
A little inconvenient on the wallet. A little more inconvenient on the wallet. Huh.
I've never heard of them.
Same. Pet kiosk.
Thanks, Patty.
Now we're all curious. Look at it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is this?
Yeah.
Nobody's looking at chat now because we're all going over.
I agree, Patty. Like whenever I went to the expo yesterday, and it was my first time, and I enjoyed myself.
Yes, I want to, Patty, but I don't drive. I can't drive, so I can't get places.
Ubers, right?
Yeah, but Uber right now is hella expensive just because it's one person. It's like $30 to go like somewhere, and it's like it was before. It was only like $10 round trip, and now it's like an arm and a leg to go anywhere. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that because I do need. It would be nice to be able to get around more, and it's just annoying. Especially in the Bay Area. The transit system in the Bay Area is total crap. It's bad.
I could not imagine.
I mean, driving is bad, but because traffic is bad, but public transportation is just horrendous as well. I mean, it's not all that easy, so I always have issues with it. But
I've never been in a position where I like had a reliable source of public transportation. Like small town.
yeah.
But even that would get expensive.
And never let your friend borrow your phone when he asks to call a cab.
Okay.
I had a friend do that, and he asked how much it would be to go to the moon and back.
Oh. Oof.
They called me like 5 times saying, "Who was that? Blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "It wasn't me."
Was not me. Odd friends are the best.
Yep. No, I don't disagree, Patty. I mean, and the worst part for me is I go to like Japan and I go to Europe and the system in Australia, and they are so much better. And I'm like, what the heck? Don't even get me started with Korea. Korea is pretty cool.
They have things figured out more. They really do. Especially their infrastructure.
I know, right, Mike?
Oh, I love Motorhead. Oh my gosh, Patty.
Well, yes, Patty. I didn't think I needed to say that.
No,
Sorry,
but
Patty. I didn't
she
mean
said it.
that needed to be said. My apologies there, Patty.
I'm so- Shh.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I think we had to take 2 different cabs in Korea, and my dad and I got in the second one, and it was cool. There were like, he had what, 3 TVs in the car, one for him, one in the back for us, and then another one, and then he had like 2 or 3 phones in the car. He had Wi-Fi. It was awesome. It was all souped up. It was cool.
That sounds amazing.
It was pretty dang cool. He had like 3 different. Yeah, no, it was great.
Oh,
And my brother was a little bit jealous. It was funny. It was, but I mean, the things in Asia and other places, it is so much better than here. And I don't know whether that's because our infrastructure is just really old and people, and we don't find the time to really upgrade or what it is, because I don't know. But it's really bad here. Everywhere else is amazing, and here it's like it's so bad.
I would love to visit Japan once.
I've been 2 or 3 times now. It's pretty great.
Oh gosh, I'd love to go.
I hope so, Patty. Yeah, no, I love Japan. We went there. I think it was like the winter of 2019, 2020. We were there like New Year's that week. It was pretty great. Yeah, I don't even know what Patty and Chewy are talking about.
Uh, things music conversation. I seen
Again,
Motorhead a second ago.
I have no clue what they're talking about.
Like most of these bands were before your time, Kevin.
Probably. I don't know. Then again, I don't like music, so.
Well, fair.
Yes, it is. It is amazing. Although I will say, having 14 people, 2 weeks, 7 countries, in 2 wheelchairs was not fun. That was a lot. And then my uncles wanted only to take photos the whole dang time. That was fun. All right, I'm gonna go. The dogs know my parents are home, so I'll see you guys later.
Bye, Kevin.
Bye, Kevin.
Bye.
Watch now. They're gonna go straight to his bed and look under it.
Start counting. They're gonna start counting immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Fish are happy and fit. So, other than fish keeping, you have any other hobbies?
Yes. I do tournament fishing.
Oh,
and then
nice.
yeah. And then I build model cars and die casts.
Okay. Now, are you a bass fisherman?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you're in Texas too, so y'all have some amazing bunch of bass.
Yeah, and it's now
Huh.
starting to get better. Um, especially we were having nothing but like one or two fish um, in January and February. It was tournaments weren't too good.
Right. Yeah, I occasionally bass fish. Primarily walleye fishing's my thing. Love walleye.
Hmm.
Amazing. It's the best eating I've ever had. Hmm.
Yeah, Chewy and Patty are just having their own conversation in the chat over there.
It happens, especially when you go down like music and stuff. Like,
Yeah, and that's the best part though about live streams is other people can be having something going on in chat at the same time, learning learning stuff.
exactly.
Give me 1 second.
Lunatic Fringe got to see Motorhead and Ozzy Osbourne in the same day.
Dang.
Wow. And Black Sabbath with Ronnie James Dio. Ooh, wow. That's legendary music.
Here you go. I'll show you this one. Just finished this one yesterday. Ghostbusters.
Oh, I love it. That looks awesome. Oh, wow. Huh. The amount of detail on that thing is crazy.
Yeah, I was making sure everything fit together and I just put it in the shelf for now, but I got to go back in and paint all the inside because the inside's still all black, but
Huh.
the like the back door opens.
Oh, that's awesome. Those are the best tail lights ever invented, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, love those tail lights. Hmm. It seems like it'd be a good hobby to get into.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And then what who was it Thursday? Oh, John from KG Tropical said he was getting into it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I know I watched like on the art stream with Punchy. I know I watch Ed like paint figurines all the time. I'm like, that looks calming. Like, and I like cars, so
Yeah, I was thinking about, like going live or something and be working on a car at the same time.
yeah. Why not? But yeah, I always try to open up paint and at least do something creative when I'm watching like an art stream or somebody else doing something like that. So, yeah.
I love this one. I got this new orange color and
Mhm.
I was messing around with it and I was thinking because I was going to make this a Richard Petty, but I recently got a different one. So, hold on, I'm trying to get the thing open. There you go.
Oh, I love that orange. It's like, yeah, wow. Is that a Roadrunner?
No, it's a Superbird.
Ah, Superbird.
Oh man.
I think that is a Roadrunner.
Let's see.
Maybe. Superbird, Roadrunner. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's a um.
I don't know those.
I know it's a 1969 Dodge Daytona. Um, I could have sworn it was a Superbird or a Firebird or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. But
That the back fin on it.
yep.
That's amazing. I love the way
Yeah,
those look.
I did that in white.
I like it in white.
Put a little Thunderbolts on there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks good.
But I have too many to count anymore. It's just ridiculous.
So do you keep them like on display after you're done?
Yes, I have a display cabinet per se.
Oh, nice.
Give me 1 second. I'll flip this camera around.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
There you go.
Yeah. I like that cabinet too.
Nice.
Like I said, too many to count.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
But I'm a huge NASCAR fan, so I have all my NASCAR expensive
Oh.
ones in here.
Wow.
But I got like classic cars, and then your sports cars right here.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
And then just like some movie cars down here.
Ghostbusters.
Elvis back there, and
Like a Batman?
yeah, the
Mobile,
original
maybe?
Batmobile. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's in.
Oh wow.
Oh, Batman fell over, but
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I love
Oh,
the
that looks
tires
so
on this
good.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Those rims look like Mickey Thompson's almost. It's pretty.
I kid you not, it was one of the top. I can't remember who made it. It was one of the top brands of the cars makers. But they had bought out one that was Bowling Green, Kentucky rescue truck.
Yep.
And I found that at a flea market one day. I was like, I'm getting that.
The light broke on this bottom shelf, but this is some more NASCAR memorabilia.
Oh wow.
My grandpa was a huge Dale Earnhardt fan.
I might be living there in a little bit, Patty. Just right now, the email back. I found some more fish tanks.
Yeah.
And you wanted makeup or wear some mask is okay with me. Fair. Yeah, I agree. I love old cars. Anything
Yeah.
60, 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all my older ones.
I like that purple. Oh my gosh, that purple.
Mercury.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a beautiful purple.
Something about a Mercury.
Fair. Huh. Looks like a Corvette Stingray, maybe?
Yeah, that's my favorite right there. Corvette Stingray.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you a story about a Stingray. Man, back when I was at the fire department, we were spiritual aid to Temple Hill. And Guy Stingray was parked behind the house. The house was on fire. He
Oh,
looked
no.
at us. He said, "Do not worry about the house. Save my car."
I would have said the same thing.
Smart man. Smart
Yeah.
man.
Don't worry about the house. Worry about my car. So I remember one field fire or barn. It was actually a barn fire. It was back up high school. Well, our tanker about flipped. We was waiting for a
Ooh.
vacuum to come get it. So we ran out of water. We already drained the water out of the tanker, tried to line it up.
Uh-huh.
We was running out of water. We was sitting there, kicked back on the hill. Next all I heard, pew! I said, "What was that?" He said, "Oh, there's 22 ammunition in the office in the barn. Let's get out of here, boys. Let's go down the higher hill."
Oh my
I heard
gosh.
that bullet whiz and went by my head.
Oh my gosh.
That was scary.
I would have been done with that day after
Yep.
that.
Nope, I'm out.
I'm lucky it wasn't this way a little bit more.
Oh my gosh.
That scared me.
I don't doubt it.
To go
Didn't say
change your
anything.
pants.
Frankie, my chief, was like, "You need to go change your pants." I said, "I think so."
Yeah.
Understandable. Very understandable.
Jeffrey Watts is back.
Oh, welcome back, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Back.
Mm-hmm.
I read that in a sinister voice also.
I found a tank a while back. If I had the money, I thought about it.
Ooh.
400-gallon saltwater tank. He had either 125 or 225 gallon sump.
How much was they wanting?
4,000.
Wow.
But it came with everything now.
Whew.
Fish. Had like three puffers. Bunch of saltwater fish. But I can't find it, so he must have already sold it.
Wow.
Mike said, "Breathe, Chalupa."
I'm trying. That was a large number. I was not expecting. Mm. It's more than my car costs.
I was about to say you can buy a new car, new used car.
Yeah, new to you. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept them in the whoa. Kept the company in the garage. That's smart, man.
We've been going for 3 hours and 42 minutes, and we still got people in here.
Hang on.
Yeah, still got people hanging out.
I don't know if anybody.
Having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if anybody was streaming today or not. I know there's some people later on this evening.
I know
streaming.
still ain't going today.
Oh.
I guess he has a chick kid.
Oh, okay.
No.
Man.
I'm with Patty. I agree. The garage, like, what? If I went to go visit someone and they only kept me in the garage, I would judge them so hard.
Like, what are you hiding?
Right. What do you got in there?
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Fair, Patty. Fair. Oh. Oh, that's great. And we're back to music. I love it. I love it. Yes. Yeah, that's a point, though. Amazing music. Amazing music and awkward conversations have happened in a lot of garages.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, give me.
Hey Griffin, are your glasses, are they just reading glasses or are they full on like
Prescription.
all the time? Oh, okay. I was just wondering because I've only seen you with glasses on once. Just wondering.
Yeah.
There's no way I could read chat without my glasses on. Would not happen.
I can't really read chat either. Well, the guy emails me back. Oh. Ugh.
See what Jeffrey said?
That's great. Curse people out with my eyes. My mouth don't have to open or be seen. Oh.
That's how my boss is. When he looks at you, you know he's saying, you know what he's
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, looks like I'm fixing to get another 2 more tanks.
Oh my gosh. It's an addiction. That's for sure.
20.
That MTS is kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be 20 tanks, right? If I count the 2 that league, it'd be 22 tanks. Yeah.
I'm gonna start looking for people side glancing me now
Mm-hmm.
with a mask on.
Yeah. Charles Teller around.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Mike. That's always a sad thing.
That address looks familiar. Or, I might have to go far get these tanks.
What's the drive looking like?
2.3 miles.
That's all right.
There you go.
I know right where it's at. We had pool shed or pool house on far back in there.
Oh my gosh.
And that was some strange stuff at that one. Everything burnt in the building. And all but the trash in the trash can. But everything else around the trash can was burnt, but the trash in the trash can. Yeah, explain that one.
Good try. Oh, yeah. Nope. Fair. Fair. If I had all that money, I would definitely have 22 tanks also.
Or more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Uh, lunatic's going to judge me, but I have to Google Michael Schickner. I feel like I should know who this person is, but I don't. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. Early member of the Scorpions. That makes sense.
Nice,
Dave says
Dave.
they're up to 40 something tanks.
Ooh.
I would be up there too, Dave, but I had a lot of stuff going on. I still need to get hold of a AC place, get my air conditioner, my furnace replaced. Between that and my car and everything else, oh my god! And not only that, not getting the overtime like I was. That's hurting me a little.
I bet.
What do you mean there, Jeffrey?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Chewy.
Oh, there you go.
Well, wow. Yeah, I agree. 11 seems like a lot to me.
Yeah, it does. Well,
Yeah,
it takes 19 to
yeah,
40.
exactly. 22 here, and Dave's up to 40 something.
Oh, by the time I'm said done, I only have about 100.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like Mike said, I'm comfortable at this level for the time being.
Same. Same with my 4.
Yeah. How long you plan going for?
Um, about 7 more minutes.
Sounds
We'll
perfect.
go till 4. My my time. I don't know what if that's the same for y'all.
Where you live at?
Texas.
Texas. Dang on.
Mhm.
I'm in the central time zone of Kentucky.
All right.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. If I go north about 30 minutes, I'm in Eastern time zone. If I go north 30 minutes to the east, I'm in Eastern time zone. But yeah, if I go south, I'll be almost to the Tennessee and Georgia line when I convert over.
Yeah, when we went to
Oh,
Arizona,
Heck yeah,
on the
Jeffrey.
way on, on the way there we gained 2 hours, but on the way back we lost 2 hours. What? So we
Yeah.
got up at like 6 that time, and then we thought we would gain that hours again. It was the opposite when we came back. So we
Yeah.
lost that 2 hours. I was like, well, we didn't time that right.
And I'm like, Patty, we're going to hop off or get down and head that way, get those fish tanks.
All righty.
Yeah.
Thank
He
you for
finally
hopping
emailed
up.
me back. Hi, you are
Good luck, brother.
See
Hey,
y'all
be
later.
careful,
Keep
man.
your fish swimming. See
Sir,
y'all
be
Have a good
careful.
one.
You too, bud.
I'll be there, brother.
All right.
That's a good way to spend Easter, going to getting
Yeah.
2 fish tanks.
Yeah, he's having a better Easter than all of us. I mean, it sounds like an amazing Easter.
I love how Lunatic's still going on about music in the chat.
It's went so far. Like, I don't know. I've never heard of this person. Agreed, Patty. Agreed. It's last night of the vacation. But it was about a 5-month vacation, so we'll take
That's
it.
pretty good.
Yeah. It was nice. I made more money sitting at home. So strange.
I get tomorrow off, so I can watch the streams later tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sneak some headphones for a few streams for sure.
Mm.
'Cause I'll be back on, or I'll be working second shift, 3 to 11, and that's a couple really good streams I'm gonna have to listen to.
Yeah, I went right before I got on. I moved my chair, and I didn't realize my headphones were on the floor, and pulled the cord right out of the where they go in the headphone. I was like, oh man.
Oh.
So I
Oof.
switched to these iPhone headphones.
Okay. Yeah, I picked up some of the they're knockoff AirPods, but they work really well, and I can
Yeah.
hide them in my ear pretty good.
Yeah, I have some like that are black, and I use them for work. Alrighty, we're about to that 4-hour mark, surprisingly. Didn't think it would get that far.
Right? It's been a fun one though, brother. It's a very
Yeah.
fun one.
Yeah, thank you for hopping up here and showing your tanks.
Appreciate you having me, brother.
Thank you to everyone, 10 people watching. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for hitting that like button. We got 11 likes. And thank you, everybody. So, I think that'll sum it up. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great Easter. Have a good Easter, Chalupa.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a great day. Appreciate it again, buddy.
Alrighty. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.